And I should be live. Here we go. First time ever doing this here on this channel. I am streaming Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. This is a kind of a big deal for the channel. It's kind of a face reveal, you can say. I never meant to like hide my face in the videos, but then as I was getting this stuff ready for the stream today, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, you know what? I've never shown my face before in any video. I was thinking about, I'm like, yeah, I've always just done the camera and it's been about the Pokemon cards and stuff. And Pokemon Go as well. And with my channel, I don't necessarily want it to just be, you know, Pokemon Go, Pokemon cards. I want it to be kind of everything involving Pokemon. Pokemon Unite as well. That's another stream I would like to do. I'm cracked at Pokemon Unite. So we'll be doing another stream with that eventually. But today, I wanted to try to do a shiny hunt. And that's what we're going to be doing today, unlike anything we've done so far. And again, this is me. This is my face. If you know me, you might know me from some other stuff here on YouTube. But I never meant to necessarily hide my face in the videos. The main reason why I don't have a face cam in like the pack openings and stuff is I like the aesthetic better of just the plain, very simplistic background. Like if you notice when you watch my videos, all of it's just very simple. You have the desk and then the wooden background. I like that. I don't like having overlays and all that stuff. I occasionally, like when I opened up the Scarlet and Violet ETB, I put up that in the background, but for the most part, I don't like having stuff in the background. I like very simple, basic background. I've watched a lot of Pokemon openings over the years. Ever since I was little, some of the ones that stood out to me were people that had cards in the background, but it wasn't like just cards sitting there. It was like a wall of cards. I remember I watched this one guy, he had a wall of tins. I watched this other guy, he would have like a wall of packs that he had opened, and he had this opened packs, like the wrappers, making like a wall in the background. I really like that, like the same consistent background, but having that cool design in the back. I might try to do something like that eventually, but I just like the simple aesthetic of just having that stuff there. I might add a face cam to those videos one day, but again, it was never meant to be hiding my face in the videos. When we do the streams here, I'll always have the face cam on, because why wouldn't we have a face cam on if we're streaming? But for this stream today, like I said, I will be shiny hunting a Kingambit. Now, I know Kingambit isn't a Pokemon that spawns, so we're technically shiny hunting Bisharp / Pawniard, but I'm not going to be ending the stream until I get a shiny... Sorry, I had the audio playing through two things there. I apologize. I'm not going to be ending the stream until I get a shiny Kingambit. So hopefully we catch either a shiny Pawniard, a shiny Bisharp. Then once we get those, we're going to evolve them to the Kingambit. That's the plan for today. And this is a true test of my mental and physical strength. I've always seen other content creators do these shiny hunts, and I never really understood it, because I'm like, that looks like it's just such a waste of time and such a grind. But then I was watching some other people do it with these newer games. I saw Legends Arceus and Scarlet and Violet. I'm like, that looks like a lot more fun because of the open world spawns. If you're playing like Black 2, White 2, and you're doing the shiny hunt, shout out to you, because that's a grind I don't think I could ever do. That is just next level doing that stuff. So what I'm going to be doing today is doing my first ever shiny hunt and seeing how good I end up doing. I think we'll find one eventually. I mean, with this game, you can get the sandwiches, you can get the different special Herba Mysticas to make stuff spawn more. So we're going to try it today. We're going to see what happens. And here we go. I'm in the camera mode. I got to go make a sandwich. I know that. So we got to fly to the town, and all the Sneasels are attacking me right at the top. Look at these guys. They want... Look at this. You see who we got here? Donde, level 100 Charizard. These Sneasels don't want the smoke. Trust me, we'll run and have mercy on them. Thank God it said got away safely. Could you imagine if it made me stay there and battle these guys? Oh my God, there's Pokemon all over me. I'm surrounded. They're trying to box me in at the top of the mountain. We're at the highest peak in all of Scarlet and Violet. And I think... Can I get out? We're going into the stream. We're supposed to be doing the shiny hunt. We can't even escape these guys up here. I'm just jumping off the mountain. Which way is it? Can I open the map when I'm flying up here? No, so we gotta go down. So we gotta go make a sandwich. I saw some different kind of steel sandwiches you can make. There's one, I believe, that I think should be good. It's just a hamburger? I think that's all it is. Hamburger on a... Almost ran into another Pokemon. Hamburger on a bun. All the sandwiches and stuff you make down here. Now, I'll be honest, I'm not like the best Scarlet and Violet player. I played this game like when it first came out, played through it, obviously did the Charizard raids and stuff, and I haven't played too much since then, but I want to start playing it again because I'm really excited for the DLC, which is going to come out. So I was like, we got to start doing some stuff in this game to get some cool Pokemon once that DLC comes out. But today, we're doing this shiny hunt. I've never done a shiny hunt before, and I've always seen all those other people doing these shiny hunts. And I'm seeing people do it for hours and hours and hours and hours, so I don't know how long this one's going to be. Fruits and veggies, no. Produce, hamburgers aren't produce, but let's see if they just have it here. Good thing we looked, hamburger. Can I buy a bunch of them? Here, let's buy... Oh, we're rich. Let's buy 10 of them. Pay with cash. Cash is that... Yeah, that thing right there. And also, I think I saw tomatoes were good, too. Are you kidding me? We need... Tomatoes are produce, and we're at the lady that said produce, and they don't have it here? Alright, then. Anything I can help you with? I'm good. Where's the, fruits and veggies? Maybe in here? Here we go. I'd like to buy... What do they have in here? There's tomatoes. I think we should put like 2 per sandwich. 20 helpings of tomatoes, pay with cash. I don't even remember what LP is, if I'm being completely honest. That's all we want for today. Now we need to go make the sandwich. I'm pretty sure you do that picnic thing to get them. So let's fly over to where the... Ooh, is that a ghastly outbreak? Oh, I know we're doing Bisharp, but that ghastly outbreak is tempting. Furry Falls? I don't know if I've ever been there. North Province Area 1. Let's fly here. I know this spot is a good spot. So let's fly over here. And this area is where we'll be able to find the Bisharps or Pawniards or whatever we want to get. Because they spawn in like the packs. It's like the leader Pokemon. We're at the wrong spot. Forget what I just said. Is it here then? Or is it up? Look, I should have looked. I should have gone here before I even started the stream. We're just wasting time here at the start trying to figure out where to go. It's by the big slacking. Okay, this is the spot. Ooh, there's something there. Eat that tiny bamboo shoot. Okay, now there's no Pawniards there. How? Picnic, there we go. Oh, wait, hang on. Since we're catching this, I need a weak Pokemon to lead with. I can't be leading with level 100 Charizard, because he's just gonna slaughter anyone we come against. So I don't even know what level the Bisharps would be. Ground is super effective. Azumarill's level 100. He's fire type, so then smoke it. Taking on 63, 63. What's 60? Let's take him. Houndstone, we don't need you. And then we'll take Venomoth and get rid of Fluttermane, we don't need you. Oh, I have a bunch of other stuff over here too. 15, give me a gold, 21. Let's take Physian. Drop Zapdos. I'm gonna lose Zapdos, gotta make sure I put him back over here. And then, Arctibax, no. Dragonair maybe? Let's take Dragonair. When we first find one, let's test one out at the start to make sure I don't kill it right away. Could you imagine we actually find one like early and I drop it with using like some powerhouse Pokemon? That would be devastating. So Picnic. There we go. Out all the Pokemon come. Look at Donde. Oh, Koraidon and Excalibur. We got the whole squad here. Make a sandwich. Let's go. So I believe it's just... Ghost, fighting, fight, fire, water, steel, bug. No, I need encounter. Why not have it? Creative mode. Let's just go... I don't have bread. Well, that's a problem. So we're going to pack up the picnic quick. Let me look this up. Steel. Hamburger paint. Encounter power steel. We need... What was that sandwich I saw then? I saw this one. The guy just put a hamburger on a bun and he was good with it and it worked. Encounter power steel. Cheese avocado. Man, so we gotta go buy a bun. Let's pack up the pack up and go. Look at Palafin swimming around. Pack this up. You done picnicking? Yes, we're done picnicking. Sorry, everyone. We didn't even eat anything there. Now we gotta fly back to the town again and get everything. That's a cool ghastly outbreak. But the thing is with me, like, people might want to get it because they want to find a shiny ghastly. I'm not trying to go find those shiny Pokemon, because with me, I'm like, why waste the time doing it in the game when I can just transfer over a shiny from Pokemon Go through Pokemon Home? That revolutionized stuff for me. I'm like, it's so much easier to get shiny Pokemon now. So I need... let's make the counter power... Oh, steel raid power. Steel encounter power. Okay, we need a lot. We have hamburger, we need noodles, potato set. Oh my gosh. We're gonna be running all over this place buying all the ingredients. I probably should have done this before the stream. But if I'm being honest, I bought this Switch an hour ago. I have a Switch Lite, and I thought I could stream with that. I got the adapter to go from USB-C to HDMI. I thought it'd work, and then I overnight it from Amazon. I have it, and I'm like, well, this isn't working. So I looked it up, and apparently it's impossible to stream from that. So I'm like, well, the only other option is to go buy a new Switch. So that's what I did this morning. Potato salad, peanut butter. These sandwiches sound absolutely disgusting. So hamburger, noodles, potato salad, rice, tofu, olive oil. Oh, that's hard. Why are these sandwiches so hard to make? We have hamburgers, we need noodles. Where do you get noodles? Potato salad, we need that. And potato salad. We need rice, tofu, olive oil, salt. None of it is here. Okay, we're in a bad spot. Thank you very much. We'll come again soon. Let's see what's in here. Wait, can't you just buy sandwiches straight up? Oh, well, there's noodles. Hang on, we found something. Oh, we need noodles. Got the noodles. Pay with cash. We need rice. Okay, rice. No, I want 10. Because we're running up 10 with everything. What else do we need? We have rice, tofu, olive oil, salt, curry powder. Nothing else. We don't need a kiwi, do we? No, we need a cloth stick. Oh, no, I don't think I have that. So, there's the potato salad sandwich. Let's just go buy a sandwich hole. Where's the sandwich shop? I know there's one around here because I bought it before because I was looking for a Brigabax. Here we go. Is this a sandwich shop? I like to buy. Oh my gosh, this just has stuff again. So this is easy. Potato salad, cucumber, red bell pepper, mayonnaise. Have the mayonnaise. Got that. Mayonnaise. Potato salad, cucumber. What was that thing I said? The cloth stick? No, they don't have them here. So let's go back to that other place. Where did it go? Where did it go? Right over here. Then we're gonna get Delicioso. I've lost it. The web. I gotta screenshot it. This is we're messing up big time here at the start. Where did it go? Which sandwich were we just making? Here we go. Potato salad, cucumber, red bell pepper, mayonnaise. Potato salad. Wait, is that already 10? Does that mean there's already 10 in my bag? I might have bought that already. I'm going to have to buy it again. Yeah, I have 10 potato salad in my bag already. Red bell pepper and cucumber. Cucumber, perfect. There we go. And then red bell pepper. Perfect. And look, just like that, we're off and running. Spent a bunch of money on a bunch of food we don't need, but it doesn't matter because we're about to go get a shiny Bisharp. Turn that off. Up we go. Where was it? Remote Province Area 2. I believe it was here. Fly to the spot. Yes, please. And off we go. To North Providence Area 2. Or is it Province? Province? What's the exact name? I don't remember. Let's see. Are we here? North Province. Okay. Oh, there's a Bisharp. Imagine that Bisharp was shiny right out the gate there. You know what? Do I have Pokeballs? Alright, we're good on Pokeballs. At least for now. Like, look at that. You see the mask guy at the bottom there? I am so excited for that Pokemon. You have, like, the turtle thing. I don't know what that is. The one with the mask. I am so excited for that. Picnic. There we go. Z-R. Oh, it's Z? It's not RB? Alright. Make a sandwich. We should have the recipe now to make this. It's not letting me make the sandwich. We have this. Ground. Normal. Fire. That's not... Did I need bread too? Gotta pack up again. This is a disaster. Pack up and go. Why? Yes. Oh, what do we need now? Golduck. Imagine if that Bisharp was shiny. We just run over and see him right away. I'm trying to think when I did Frigibax. I don't think I made sandwiches. I think I just bought this stuff for the sandwiches. But it would make sense. Obviously, you need bread to make a sandwich. You can't. What are you just gonna eat the stuff together? You could do the lettuce wrap. I see a lot of people do that. Like at Chipotle, people get the lettuce wrap, and then at some burger places, I think you can do lettuce wraps instead. I think we went out in California, In-N-Out maybe. I've never been there myself, but that's like the popular place out there. I think they do like some fancy lettuce wrap sandwich there. What's this? How about some tasty fillings and accessories for sandwich? Like to buy. Do you have bread? No, they don't have bread. Where can I buy the bread? I'm trying to remember the place I went to before. It was like an alleyway. Oh, is this it? Go for Broke Grill. Paella. Oh my gosh, I made paella. It is so good. One of my favorite food, like, meals of all time. Encounter Power Dragon. I think this is what I was eating before. We need Encounter Power Steel. I think there's one more place down here that's like hidden away. Maybe not. Okay, so let's go back up. There's nothing there. We need to find where I can buy some bread. Wasn't any there. They have bread in the window and there's bread on the sign, but there's no bread in the store. Pokemon, this is confusing. Hello. Hola. I like to buy. Let's see. Can we get bread here? No. I should have practiced this before. This stream's a disaster. We can't even find the bread. I'd like to buy. Like, look, they all have bread in the background on the thing. They're probably like, oh, it's so obvious. Of course you need bread. Well, where do you get the bread? There's a Delibird shop. That's where you get the good items. What? Where's the bread? What's this place? Look, there's bread in the window here. I like to buy. Where do I buy bread? Where do you buy bread in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? Where to buy bread in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? Baguettes. My bad, forgot. Aren't baguettes French? And this French was Kalos. Always in the inventory. I didn't have it. Let's just try to... We're having a picnic right here in the middle of town. We're throwing this stuff down. Here we go. Picnic. Alright, it's not letting me picnic here. Might as well fly back. Or no, we're here. Let's see. How about over here in the grass? I keep clicking the wrong buttons. Here we go. Picnic. How about... Oh, we don't need to be creepy walking. Oh my god, where can I go have a picnic then? What just happened? The game kicking me out? Pokemon, we're trying to play. I'm trying to go find a shiny. We're 20 minutes into this stream and we haven't even looked yet. We haven't even seen a Pawniard. Alright, it threw us out over here. What does this lady do? Enjoy picnicking? Oh, hi, Eevee. How are you? Oh, doesn't even... I thought I could, like, buy something from her. Alright, now let's try to picnic here. There we go. Thank you. Everyone come out. Donde's there. Make a sandwich. Okay. Let's go... creative mode. And it was... What was it? Okay, it was potato salad, cucumber, red bell pepper, mayonnaise. Red bell pepper, potato salad, cucumber. I bought mayonnaise, right? Did I not buy the mayo? Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. So we've had everything this whole time. Okay, there we go. Okay. See, I don't know if I've ever done this before. Potato salad, cucumber, red bell pepper, mayonnaise. Well, we just ruined the sandwich. It didn't work. I forgot you have to hold it the whole time. I need more potato salad. I thought you just clicked it. I grabbed it and let go right away. So we're wasting the ingredients? I like how, like, look, you stack it and it falls, like, accurately. Yeah, this isn't the sandwich we wanted, though. Yep, throw the pick down. Yeah. Can I move on? Oh, not what we wanted. We dropped the potato salad. Can I just not eat that sandwich? Yeah, but we don't need to eat that and look all calm and peaceful. We ate the wrong one. Yeah, look at our guy. He thinks it's disgusting. Even Donde thought it was bad. Tasty Sim Original. Power, fire encounter, power normal. Alright, that's not what we wanted, though. Make a sandwich. Alright. Can't drop... Sorry, I'm messing up. I'm used to Xbox controls. Y and X are flipped on here. So we had cucumber, red bell pepper, potato salad. Go next, mayo. Now we go. Use a red flag pick. Sure. Gotta remember, we didn't even put the mayo on last time, did we? Here's cucumber, cucumber, cucumber. Wait, where's the mayo? Potato salad. Red bell pepper. Red bell pepper. Where's... Anyone see the mayo? Where's the mayo? This is an absolute disaster. Look at that sandwich. It looks disgusting. Now we gotta sit through the cutscene again. Oh my god. We're gonna be an hour into stream and we're not even gonna be fine. Even look at something. Yeah, look, they all think it's disgusting. None of them like our cooking. I'm pretty good at cooking in real life. Maybe this will just work. Encounter power steel. It worked. Oh my gosh. Thank the Lord. So we got it. Now we can go look. Now we can begin the shiny hunt. I'm done picnicking. Yes, we gotta get out of here. Open the map. Open the map. Yeah, I don't care if they're leveling up. Dande's 100. He doesn't need to level up anymore. Where is it? Right here. Fly here. Here we go. We're finally beginning the shiny hunt. Now we just have to go find Pawniard. Or Bisharp. Either one's cool. So we need to swap our guys around. I don't know what level they're going to be. Let's lead Dragonair. Okay. Where's all this? Okay, there's a Bisharp. He's not... He's... Now what we're looking for, there's another Bisharp. Okay, now we can start. There's 2 more Bisharp. There's little Pawniards around, so you have to look at them too. Little Pawniard, no. Yeah, Flinks, go away. Now here we go. The hunt can finally begin. A Rangaroo looks... I don't know if I've ever seen an Rangaroo walking. I feel like I'm always seeing him sitting down. Caught me off guard. Rangaroo got up and started trotting away. Oh my gosh, why is the game left? Okay, here we go. Do you see a shiny? Nope. 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 But you know what we're going to do? We're going to encounter one right... How do I get off Koraidon? Bisharp, leave me alone. I want to encounter a Pawniard just to see what level they are. He is level 52? He's not going to let me get away. Yeah, look. He almost one-tap Dragonair. Dande, you're up. 52. Oh my gosh. That's a high level. For a Pawniard? Alright, Dande. Beat him up. That's the one problem with Pokemon. All this stuff's so slow. Sitting here going through the motions of everything. It's like you're in slow motion. We're trying to take out the Pawniard and move on. Alright, so we want to open the box. It's going to take me forever to figure this out. Get used to the buttons and everything. So, boxes. Like, you'd think I've never played this game before. So, he was level 50. What's that? Tinkaton. 40, 45. 45. He's got a fire move, hopefully. We don't need him. The little Chatot guy, or whatever his name is. Box 1. 63, 61 Houndstone. Oval. Slitherwing. Since these guys were all high level. Like 51. I hope that one we found just wasn't a high level and we're getting all these guys. We're going to be completely thrown off when we actually see one. Let's go with that. And here we go. The shiny hunt continues. So those are the ones we were just looking at. More over here. No one so far. And now we just look and wait. There's another Bisharp. There's another Bisharp. If we find this quick, I'm gonna start screaming. I'm gonna start freaking out, yelling. Because I watch Shiny Hunter videos. I was watching this one video. It took like 6 hours, I think. to get it. Some people takes multiple days. I said we're not ending the stream though till we get one. So hopefully we see some more Bisharp. I made the sandwich. There's another Bisharp. There's another Bisharp. Not shiny, not shiny. Where's like the cluster spawns? Not like the ones where it's on the map and it like shows and there's a big group of them. I'm looking for just like there's the big Bisharp and there's a bunch of Pawniards around them. Okay, here we go. 2 more groups. None there. None there. Okay. Good thing Pawniard's like an easier one to tell because they're all red and he's blue. It kind of stands out a bit. Low kicks. Speaking of that, low kicks. The first shiny Pokemon I ever found in this game was a low kicks in this area. I was just running through. I wasn't even like looking. I was just literally playing the game. I was going to like the Team Yell base over here. And I found a shiny low kicks. It was green. It was actually the first low kicks I ever encountered. I saw it though because I had seen a couple of them as I was running around. And I saw one was green. I'm like, wait, I feel like those other ones were like gray before. So I ran up to that one and sure enough, it was a shiny. Alright, Pawniard, no. Bisharp, no. But I literally bought this Switch today to do this stream. I have had the Switch Lite. I never played Switch games, and I bought the Switch Lite when the Diamond and Pearl remakes came out. And then I ended up playing Sword and Shield on that. Then I played Scarlet and Violet on that. And I never really needed this new one. I was debating buying the big bad OLED one when I first ended up getting the Switch Lite. But I decided against it because I'm like, I don't really need it. I'm not going to be playing that much on it. But then I was like, oh, we should stream. And then when it came up with the idea to stream, I'm like, oh, this is perfect. I'll just stream on my Switch Lite. I looked it up. I'm like, oh, I can get a USB-C because you need to plug an HDMI in to whatever you're streaming when you're streaming games and stuff, unless you're directly on your computer. So I was like, oh, I'll just go get it. HDMI to USB-C to plug it into the Switch. It'll be good to go. Perfect. And we'll be able to stream. Nope. I overnighted the adapter from Amazon. It was like an extra $2 for the shipping. And it's Amazon. Normally Amazon Prime, everything's just free and it gets here like super fast. They had no options for any kind of adapter like that to go overnight. So I had to spend the extra money to get one overnight. And it was only $2. But then I get here, I fire everything up, and it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. My brother has the OLED Switch as well. And I was like, let me use yours, let me try it. And it worked right away. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's either the adapter's bad or the Switch can't do it. So then I looked it up, and turns out the Switch Lite, literally, it's impossible because it has no output there's no like output port or something like that, or it's not capable of outputting its gameplay onto another screen. So we had to go over to Target. Thankfully, the Target's right next to Kohl's, and Kohl's does Amazon returns. So I dropped that adapter off right away. And we went over to Target to get the Switch. And I'm in there, walk into the back, because the electronics are always all the way in the back now at Target's. And I'm looking around, found the Switches. They're all locked up, which, I mean, I understand. It's expensive stuff. They lock up all those nice electronics and stuff. But it's locked up. I'm like, oh, no big deal. Let's go find someone. There's nobody working in this Target. It was Sunday at like noon. And there was just nobody in the Target. I'm like, what? Looking around. I'd walk all the way to the front of the store just to find a person working there. I almost just walked right in the back room. They had the desk there with like the registers because you can buy and purchase stuff directly at the electronics location. So I'm rummaging through all the desk and stuff there because I'm like, no one's here. No, if someone gets mad at me, who cares? Because I'm gonna tell them I need help buying this thing. I was ready to just unlock the thing, grab the Switch, and leave the money on the table. Because I'm like, or I could have tried to ring it up myself. But I think for most of those places, you have to log in before you can actually ring something up. Like I'm always at Aldi, and I'm grocery shopping there. Thankfully, the one we have now, they have the self-checkout, so I don't have to worry about sitting there and waiting for someone. But Aldi's always short-staffed, it seems like. That's like their thing. That's why everything's so cheap, because they don't have anyone working there. They don't have to pay anyone. But you have to have the person come over, then they like have to log in and everything on the device in order to check you out. And so I didn't think I'd be able to swipe the card myself there, so I was like, I'll just leave the money on the table, grab the Switch, and just walk out. If anyone stops me, I'll tell them there's $280 sitting on the back. It was only $277, so I was giving them an extra $3 at that point. But then I walk all the way to the front of the store, ask some lady, she's like, oh yeah, the person just went back there. I'm like, of course. I've been walking around back here for 15 minutes looking for someone, can't find anyone. Then as soon as I leave and go find another worker, oh yeah, he just went back there. Then I go back there, and there's like a line already. And in the line, there's one person checking out already in front of us. Then there's another group of people in front of, directly in front of me. And then there's me. And the people in front of me, there's two of them. And they say, oh, I need help getting one of the new Switches. I'm like, oh shoot. Because I looked online, this Target only had 2 in stock. And you could also, I saw in the case, there's only 2 of them there. And they said, I want a new one, I need help getting a new Switch. And there's 2 of the guys there. I'm like, I hope they're both not buying one. And then the guy, I just follow them over, and the guy's opening up the case. I'm like, hey, could I get one of those as well, please? He's like, yeah, sure. And so he grabs 2 of them. But I didn't know if they were already getting 2, and he was just going to go back and grab mine. So he walks over, then checks the one guy out. Only checked him out with the one Switch. I'm like, oh, thank God. And then there was the one extra there for me, and I got it, the last one at the store. But it was a whole ordeal going to Target today. Our Target, they completely redid the layout of it as well. It used to be awesome. We had like the perfect layout for the Target. And when you walked in, the electronics were like to the front left. Now you have to walk all the way to the back of the store. And the cards, or the toys and stuff are back there as well. Our Target used to have it to where they had like cards in the front, like most Targets do. But then also, you could get cards at the back. Like there was a small TCG section at the back, and there was also in the Pokemon aisle they had cards as well. So I know most stores in the back they have Pokemon cards in the Pokemon aisle, and then cards up at the front. This store had them cards in the front, cards in the Pokemon aisle, and also just an extra TCG spot in the back. So it always seemed like they had extra cards there. Like there was, what year was it? It was 2021, I think. I think 2021. I went over to this Target, and I'm looking at the Pokemon cards, and I find a Venusaur tin from 2014, from like beginning X and Y. The packs in the tin are Flashfire, Furious Fists, and there might be a Plasma Storm, one of those plasma sets. There might be a pack for that as well in there. But nonetheless, I found, like, it was 2021. It wasn't 2020. It had to have been 2021. 2021, I found a tin at Target from 2014. I have absolutely no idea how I managed to find the thing. I was thinking of making just a video just explaining the story of that alone. Because, I don't, like, how was that thing there? No way someone, like, returned it and put it back out, because there's no way the return would still work. So it had to have been, like, sitting in the back of the store and someone found it and just set it out there. I mean, the tin was $20. And I think the Furious Fist packs sell for $20 a piece. The Flashfire packs, I think, might be $50 right now at this point. I'm not opening it, though. I'm keeping it sealed. If I were to ever open it, it'd be to get the Flashfire pack and, like, put that in the display case. Because Flashfire is my favorite, not is my favorite set of all time. It's one of my favorite sets of all time. It's the first ever booster box I ever opened myself when I was little. I think it, no, I wasn't little. It would have been 2014, I think. I bought a Flashfire booster box off Toy Wiz because I wanted to get the Charizard. I could have probably bought the Charizard. Mega Charizard X is the one I'm speaking of. I probably could have bought that just on its own on eBay or something like that, but I wanted to pack it. I'm like, the best chances of packing it are getting a booster box. So I ordered the booster box, going through it, I'd pull, I think, 2 secret rare Mega Kangaskhan's, normal Charizard EX, and a couple of other EXs as well, and no Mega Charizard, not even a Mega Charizard Y. Was Mega Charizard Y even in that set now that I think of it? I don't know if it was or not, but nonetheless, no Mega Charizard at all. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is why I bought this set, or this box. This is the only card I want, and it's one of my favorite. To this day, the Mega Charizard X is one of my favorite cards of all time. Arguably my favorite next to Crystal Lugia. But going through the box, and I remember I recorded it. It was years ago, though. I wish I still had the recording. I don't even know what device I recorded it on. Probably some old iPhone, if I had to guess. But that footage is gone. And I remember recording it, and it was taking so long. I remember saying in it, because I don't know if I actually posted this stuff anywhere. I think I was just pretending to record, like, making a YouTube video. I remember saying, I'm probably not going to get anything. I'm going to end the recording here. And I end the recording, and then I go back to... look for, not to go back to look for, I go back to keep opening the packs, and I open the very last pack. Did the card trick and everything, get to the very last pack, and there it is. Mega Charizard EX of Mega Charizard X. I was freaking out. I was so hyped, because that's the whole reason I bought the box. That's what I got it for. And I got it. I was so happy, so excited. It's, to this day, one of my favorite cards in my collection. Like I said, one of my favorite cards of all time. It might be my favorite card I have in my collection, if I'm being honest, because of that. Yo, we got someone tuning in the stream. Thank you so much. Mechanizo Underground is an infinite stream. I mean, it might be. We're sitting here looking for this shiny... I know you can't find Kingambit, so what we're going to do is get a Bisharp or a Pawniard, and then evolve that, and then it'll be Kingambit. Then, you know, we'll get a shiny Kingambit, but we're looking around. We ate the steel sandwich, and it's not boosting as much as I thought. I did the Frigabacks before, because when I gotta tell you all about this. When I first started playing this game, I wanted, cluster here. When I opened the game, or when I first started playing the game, I was building my team. And the Pokemon I wanted the most was Baxcalibur, the pseudo-legendary. He's so cool. He's awesome. And so, I'm playing through the game, and then I finally get to Galasado Mountain. I don't even remember how to pronounce it at this point, but the big snowy mountain. Let's get it done by technicalities. I could do that spice. Is it the spicy Herba Mystica? Is that Mackenzie it's not Mackenzie, is it? Mackenzino Underground. It's you can do the it is the spicy Herba Mystica, right? I could wait, what's that? Oh, I was gonna say I didn't see that thing at all. It's underground. Oh no, I threw out Houndstone and there was the Bisharp. What am I saying? But I could try to do that. Mechaninzi? Meche? I will just say Meche. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream. I've never done something like this before. And with my channel, I've always done like the Pokemon card stuff, and I've always done the Pokemon Go stuff. But I thought, you know what? I want to do everything Pokemon. So we're doing the stream. Looking for the shiny stuff. I also want to do, we're going to do a gameplay of a game. There's a couple of Pokemon games I've never played before. I've never played Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee. And that might not seem like a big deal. Not everyone's like played that game maybe. But I've never played a Gen 1 game, like beginning to end. Good luck. Thank you very much. I need it for sure. We've been just running in circles around here. At least with this place, like I'm not really paying attention to the layout of this place, so I'm kind of just roaming around and it doesn't feel like I'm in the same spot over and over again. I just got Stum streaming. Theater Rhythm for arcade? I apologize. I don't even know what that is. And sorry, I might seem like I can't read. How I have the setup, it like cuts off some of the words in there. It's really small. I gotta see if I can make the chat bigger. But we're still looking around here. What were we talking about before? The cards and stuff? The Chars. I might have to make another sandwich. I mean, there's still a lot of Bisharp. How long does the sandwich... Is it 30 minutes, I think? So we might be good, actually. I feel like the sandwich is 30 minutes. But, oh, Baxcalibur. That's what I was talking about. I wanted a good Baxcalibur. Perfect nature and everything like that. So I grinded. I went through... Like, I'll show you guys my box right now. I went through so many Frigabaxes. I wanted... hang on, let me go. Boxes. I don't even know if I still have them all. Look, yeah, here we go. You see all those Frigabaxes? And I think I released a bunch as well. I don't even think that's all of them. But I went through so many Frigabaxes trying to find the perfect nature Frigabax. I wanted a male with, I think it was adamant nature. It was whatever's plus attack minus special attack. That was the nature I wanted. And I spent so much time looking for it. I remember it was during the World Cup when that was going on. So the World Cup games would be on, and I'm just sitting there grinding, running all over this snowy mountain looking for this perfect nature Frigabax. Never ended up finding one for so long. Then I found out about the sandwiches. I'm like, oh my god, this is awesome. I'll be able to get them to spawn all over. Because Frigabaxes, they're not really like a popular spawn. Because it's the pseudo-legendary. It's meant to be like a hard Pokemon to find. So I used the, I think I did the Dragon one. Because yeah, it's Dragon Ice. And if I had done Ice, it would have been all just normal Ice type. So I did the Dragon one. And dude, they were everywhere. It was Frigabaxes galore. That was the only thing spawning up on the mountain. And I eventually found the perfect nature one. Then I remember I was talking to, I think it was someone at my school. I was talking to them about Scarlet and Violet because they helped me do the Charizard raids. And I was like, oh my gosh, I was grinding for a perfect nature Baxcalibur. He's like, oh, you could have just used the mints. I was like, what? What mints? He's like, yeah, there's these mints you can use, and you can just give it to your Pokemon and it changes the nature. And I look, I have like 5 of the mints I needed. I'm like, are you kidding me? I spent all that time, but hey, it was worth the grind. I'd never like grinded for anything before like that in Pokemon. This is the first game I've ever cared about like nature, shiny, like with what we're doing right now. I've never done anything like this before ever playing Pokemon. So it's fun going on the grind and looking for this stuff. It's not meant to be easy, because if it was easy, everyone would have only shinies. But there is that. I wonder if I have one. The spicy Herba Mystica. Yeah, grinding competitive Pokemon is rough. That's next level. LJ the Beast. Yeah, we used the, I did do the one sandwich. But what was I just gonna say? I had a friend that hacked. It wasn't necessarily hacked. I think it was more glitch he did, where there was like an unlimited money glitch essentially in this game, and or is it a duplication glitch? It was one. I have 2 of these? The duplication glitch, that's what it was. And he got like unlimited money or something like that. And he was able to buy all this stuff, and he got us perfect level 100 Azumarill to do the Charizard raids. Because I think we did it with only 2, no, we did it with 3 people. But I got 2 of these things right here. So if we're sitting here, and if it gets to the point to, I mean, we're not even an hour in. I was expecting it to take at least a couple hours to find one of these. And Pawniards spawn a lot. You do the hamburger? I saw a video of someone doing that. I might try that right now. They just put a hamburger on on a bun, I think. And that was what they did to get the spicy stuff. Let me check that. Let's try that. Look, actually, look at all the Bisharps right here, though. I hope we ended up getting this thing, because I was debating between 3 different Pokemon to shiny hunt for this. For my first ever, actual shiny hunt. Oh, you meant, you meant in real life? Oh my gosh, speaking of hamburgers, I got this flat top, kind of like what you see in the restaurants. A lot of people have Blackstone flat tops and all that stuff. That might be a better way to describe it, to figure out what I'm talking about. But I got a flat top out back. I make smash burgers on it. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's it's one thing making burgers on the grill, and I'm cool with that, but making the smash burgers, it's different. You form the patties and the balls, put it on the flat top, smash it down. Oh, it tastes so good. I don't know what food is yeah, you got the flavor, but the looks of it is the first thing too. You just got a burger press. I got one of those circle press things you use, but the burgers keep sticking to it. Like, or the burgers, the ground beef. It keeps sticking to the press thing. And I see videos of guys using it all the time. And now, actually, now that I think of it, when I see videos of people doing it in restaurants, there's always like that parchment paper on it. Maybe I should try the parchment paper. That might work. But the meat was sticking to it, because I have these two massive metal spatulas, and I was just taking those and... Sorry, I gotta move quick. I was just taking those and putting them together and pressing it down. You use a bit of oil. I did that, and it still didn't work. I didn't use actual oil, though. I just used spray, so maybe I should try to use some of the actual oil. And then see how that works. Like, just like canola oil or vegetable oil or... I don't think olive oil. Look, we're getting the spawns. We're not getting the shiny, though. No shinies there. Bisharp, Bisharp. Next time I do it, I'll have to make the actual oil. Parchment may work, too. So I was thinking about, because I see the guys in, like, the restaurants, and they have the patties are pre-made, and they all have the parchment paper on the top, and they press it down and then peel that off once it's done. That's probably the like, professional method. What they do in the restaurant biz, you could say. Let's see what's up here. No more. I'm happy with the amount of spawns we're getting. We're getting a lot of the Bisharp and Poniard spawns. I thought this would be a really easy one to get to, because of the fact that you have see right here, like the group, like the leader Bisharp surrounded by Poniards, and then you have the Bisharps just roaming around. So, well, I think we're gonna find one. I mean, I'm not ending the stream till we do. The thing is, I'm most worried about is killing a shiny. I might just be sitting here hucking Ultra Balls at that thing. Like, actually, you know what? Let's go encounter one of those there. There's a new group right there. Let's encounter one. No, Phalanx. No, of course, the one Pokemon I don't. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Pokemon here. The one I don't want to encounter is the one I run into. Let's get that Poniard that stayed standing there. He wants to smoke. Did he give me Phalanx again? I ran into Poniard! Phalanx is such a bad Pokemon. Like, what? That was Sword and Shield, I'm pretty sure. It is such a bad Pokemon. I'm like, Phalanx is, it's just weird. Let's try Play Rough, see how much damage that does. Okay, that's might be perfect. Alright, we'll just run from him. Then we'll encounter his buddy here. See, I think a super effective move would kill it. Or knock it out. KO it. Whatever you, because I don't think they like saying you kill Pokemon. This might kill it. You know what we have here, though? Yeah, super effective. We're going to have to just use that last resort. We got the Mountain Dew Baja Blast to get us through it. I already drank most of it as I was getting everything ready earlier. But that stuff is so good. I love Baja. I don't drink soda much at all. I don't drink caffeine, soda, anything like that. Most people, like, when they drink soda and stuff, you know, they drink it later and they don't like drinking it with breakfast necessarily. I drank that thing. I had a soccer game this morning. As soon as I got home, I had one of those Baja Blasts. Because I always end up thinking, oh, I should have one of those. But I don't like drinking it with dinner because then I'm like, wired and I'm up. But I don't like drinking caffeine very much. Like, some people, oh, I need my coffee and stuff in the morning to be able to function. That's not me at all. I don't run on caffeine or anything like that. I like to say caffeine's for the weak, but I understand some people using caffeine. I have a friend that works in, like, the medical stuff. He's like, no, we need the caffeine to keep running. I'm like, you know what? You guys are right. You're an exception, because you guys are working 12-hour shifts. That's crazy. You're wired up on whatever they can to stay awake and functioning, saving lives in the medical field. But I got this Mountain Dew Baja Blast. After I swim every day as well. After swim one day, I stopped at Jewel because I was making some barbecue ribs, and for the ribs, I make them in the oven or the smoker. This day I was making them in the oven because that's the more consistent way. And I was trying out these new ribs I got at Aldi. It was like a new cut of rib I had never had before. They had them there. It was so cheap. They were normally like $18 a slab, I think. They weren't like crazy expensive to begin with. for ribs, but they were marked down to $5 a piece. And the thing is, we go there pretty consistently because I stop by, like, if I'm making burgers and we need cheese, or if I need like just random stuff, we just stop by on the way home because it's on the way. But I just stopped by and saw these ribs and like, I've never seen these there before, and I haven't seen them since. They were $5 a slab, so we got like 4 slabs and I made them in the oven. What I do in the oven is I put them in a pan. You do brown sugar both sides. Make sure you always take the silver skin stuff off the back. And then I just do the brown sugar. And then when I originally found this recipe, they suggest putting vinegar in the pan. Then you cover it with aluminum foil and keep it sealed. And it's in the oven for 1 hour, 15 minutes at 350 degrees. I hate the smell of vinegar. I hate the taste of vinegar. I just can't stand it. So I do water, and I find it actually comes out better because it like steams it a little bit more when it's in there. It helps. I notice when I do water instead of vinegar, the meat comes up on the bone a little bit more. Yeah, vinegar, I can't stand vinegar. It is awful. But when I make the ribs, I do them in the oven, and then you make them just plain like that. They come out when they're done in the oven. They look all gray and disgusting. But then you put the barbecue sauce on it. That's where I like trying all kinds of different things. My favorite one I do so far is I get Sweet Baby Ray's hickory brown sugar barbecue sauce. Then I put just plain maple syrup, honey, and this is the key right here, cherry preserves, which that's why I went to Jewel this one day, because I needed the cherry preserves. And when we were going there to get the cherry preserves, that's how I saw the Baja Blast. Like, oh, we're getting some of that. But you like salt plus sugar plus vinegar is crazy good. Really? Yeah, Sweet Baby Ray is the best sauce, but it's so much sugar. Yeah, when I'm throwing down on the barbecue, I don't care about the health stuff about it. I'm like, it tastes so good, it is worth it. I don't make it all the time either, so when I do, you know, you got to go all out on it. But yeah, it's a lot of sugar, and sometimes I would even put a little bit of brown sugar in the barbecue sauce as well and mix that up. But I found that I didn't like the texture of the brown sugar on the barbecue sauce as well. I mean, it's all melted off and gone by the time the ribs are done in the oven, so it's not like the brown sugar you put on before is still there. But I didn't like because like, you know how like brown sugar, it's like you put it in your mouth or something. It's not like normal sugar. It's more like normal sugar, I feel like just dissolves instantly. Brown sugar is more like it's there. It's more like thick almost. But yeah, it's not dissolved, so it's not it's just, I don't like the texture. It's weird. So I don't put the brown sugar in there anymore. And plus, I use the hickory brown sugar barbecue sauce, so it's already got it in the sauce. I don't need to add any more. When I just jumped off right there, I'm not gonna lie, fall damage hopped into my head real quick. I was like, I hope Koraidon doesn't take fall damage. I remember I'm leaping off the top of the highest peak in the game and I'm perfectly fine. There's no fall damage in Pokemon. Let's see, no, none there. We're just roaming all around. But you said you like the Mecha Z. You said you like the smoker. I love smoking. I'm not the best at it, but AMC, you're close to 500 subs. I'm gonna give you a sub. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That means a lot. Yeah, I'm grinding. We're trying to get to 500 subs. It took, dude, I feel like it was the first 10 subscribers. Took forever. It took so long to get there. Then once we hit 10 subscribers, we were going on a roll a little bit. Then we got the first 100. Then I was so hyped when we got 100 subs. Now we're grinding and getting close to 500 subs. The thing I found works the most, because you said you stream as well. I don't know if you're on YouTube or not, or if you stream on Twitch or a different platform, but if you stream on YouTube, YouTube Shorts are what I have found to be the best way to gain subs. Because, you know, you spend all the time making the videos, you edit the video and post, and the videos are real long, and then you post them and stuff. You do on YouTube. So I find with posting the videos are kind of more for the people that are already subscribed to you. Like, they're subscribed to you, they like your stuff, and they're going to sit there and watch the longer form of content when you make the video. So that's more for your subscribers. But if you want to get, like, new viewers, shorts are, for me, head and shoulders above everything else is the best method to go. Because I'm posting these shorts, and it's a 10-second short. It gets, like, 2,000 views, and I gain, like, 15, 20 subscribers from it. It's insane. Except I had one video where I opened a tin And I think I gained over 100 subs from that video alone. The video got like 20,000 views or something like that. It was really good. And the tin too, I saw some people were saying in the comments it's fake. I swear, up, down, left, right, whatever you want me to do. It was not fake at all. I opened a Crown Zenith tin. I think it was first pack, I got the gold Giratina, best card in the set. Second pack, I got I think it was the Rayquaza, and I had a Charizard V, then a Rayquaza VMAX behind it. Then third pack, I just had a normal non-holo Wailord. But then the fourth pack, I got a full art trainer card. The tin was absolutely insane. I'd never seen a tin that good before. My best short, Resident Evil 4 VR, where I buy a hand cannon and shoot the shopkeeper. You do content of the VR stuff. I have an Oculus myself. The VR stuff is so much fun. I play Thrill of the Fight. That game, if you want an actual, like, full-blown, legit... I think I gotta make another sandwich. The Bisharps aren't here anymore. It is... You do VR on Quest 2. I have the Oculus Quest. I don't know which one I have, but... Dude. The Oculus, it's crazy. I remember, I got it during... I gotta make another sandwich. I got it during, like, when school was all online and stuff, during peak pandemic. And in one of my classes, my history classes, we were... Can I not make the... Oh, I can't set up a picnic while riding Pokemon. In one of my classes, I was doing a project on any part throughout history, and I did ancient Egypt. And I was making the project was to make a, like, vacation plan for wherever this place is, anywhere throughout the world. I did ancient Egypt because that's one of my favorite places, or favorite time periods throughout, or no. I did Egypt because ancient Egypt is one of my favorite segments throughout history. And what I did was in the Oculus, I was able to find this thing where I went through the pyramid in the Oculus. I'm looking around. It was so cool. I don't remember what it was. It was one of the first things I did on the Oculus, but it was so much fun. It was so cool. And then also, too, I did the, like I said, Thrill of the Fight. That's my favorite game that I play. That game's really fun. Man, I want to try this. I saw a video. I don't want to add any of this. Check out Thrill of the Fight. It's a workout. It is, really. Do I have to put one of these on? Yeah, we'll just do the oil and the red flag pick. So, I saw... There, it puts the oil down for us. How nice. I thought I saw someone do this. They put a hamburger and just some tomatoes, and they made a steel spawning sandwich. Oh, it stayed together that time. Let's go. The mayo in the Pokemon game, own it in real life. Like the Japanese mayo. It's, oh my gosh. I know the name. I can't think of the name of it, but whatever the Japanese mayo is, it's so good. There's like a spicy one you can get too that's a little orange. That is good. Yeah, yes, QP? Yeah, QPie, whatever it's called. That, exactly, that's it. It's so good. Excuse me, sorry. I don't know if you can hear me drinking or not on the mic, but it is awesome. It's the best. Let's see if what this gives me. Let's see if our guy likes it this time, because he didn't like the last one. Oh. He didn't like it very much. But let's see. What? Encounter power ghost. But the Teensy power steel? I don't even know what that is. Pack up and go. I keep clicking the wrong button. X and Y. Is there I wonder if there's a way in the controls to switch that. So I have this. I have two. Your keyboard's messed up? I was just dude, I see people with the keyboards, and apparently, like the keyboards that make the click, like that make the noise when you click them, like loud noises, they apparently, like, they don't make them as much anymore. They don't make them how they used to. And so, like, those keyboards, like, people are just, like, throwing them away. But then you go on, like, eBay and stuff, like, people are buying them for, like, expensive prices. It's crazy. Because people like the feel and the sound of those clicking keyboards. Well, whatever sandwich yours click. Yeah, I just have the basic keyboard. Mine's just don't make any noise. And so, I'm not even that good at typing either. Some people, it sounds good when you're flying through typing stuff. My whole time in high school, we used iPads. So I'm always clicking with 2 fingers. And I never really used all my hands, like home row or whatever they call it when you're typing away. I never did that. So when I type on keyboard, a normal keyboard now, I even just do my, what's it called? Just my 2 fingers. You hate Apple products? I love that. I like Apple because I'm able to just connect everything seamlessly. So, let's have this sandwich again. The one we made before. Because that one worked. And it clearly the time went up. I'm going to time it this time to see how long it takes. So we need potato salad. Let's go creative mode. It was cucumber, red bell pepper, potato salad, and the mayonnaise. And here we go. We'll use the red flag pick. I'm gonna have to go buy more picks in a bit. Oh, see, so it puts the mayo on and you can't even see. Like, you can't even see the mayo. Gotta make sure we get that on. So you want to get an Android device. Also, too, streaming. For mobile games, you can't do it, I think, from Apple devices for a lot of stuff. Unless you're on, like, I think Twitch is the only way you can. Because I wanted to stream Pokemon Go. That's what I originally wanted to stream. Because I play Pokemon Go every day. Oh, fell off. But I wanted to do, I wanted to stream when I go out and play Pokemon Go. I'm like, that'd be awesome. But you can't stream it from... Like, I can't go directly into the streaming software from my phone because it's iOS. Pepper on the side of the sandwich. Does pepper help me here with this? The recipe I found didn't say, it just said the 4 things I put on it. Because it'll show steel. And this worked already once. Because that's we were there the last almost 30-40 minutes. Took me a while to make the sandwich because I thought I had to go buy bread and I couldn't find it. Then turns out you just have the bread with you. I didn't even know that. But here we go. You worked at Subway, so you're probably disgusted with how I made this sandwich. And there, encounter power steel. Once we back out, we'll start the timer to see how long it goes. Pack up and go. There we go. Start the timer. See how long this lasts. I used to love Subway. I'd eat there all the time. There was one in my downtown that I'd always... I didn't always go to it, but I would go to it pretty often. There was another one that was closer to where I live, where I'd go to all the time. Both of them ended up closing. I don't know why the one closer to where I live ended up closing, but the one by downtown, that one closed because they failed, like, all these different, what's it called? Inspections, I think? They failed all these... food inspections. They had like rats or something in there. I was like, ew. That place was popular too because it was right by the high school. So, oh my gosh, so many people went there for lunch. They were making so much money. Now there's a Dunkin' Donuts downtown over by where the Subway was, and that place just gets all the money there as well. Subway is bad at the inspections. Yeah. That's why the one closed. They were off with the inspections. And the guy that worked there too, he was mean. Subway failed so many inspections across the states in like 20... I can't see what the rest of the year says. This year, what year was it? What year did you put down? 14? What year would this have been? Because I would have been in high school. So what year did it fail? Closed in like 20... I think it closed in 2018? 2017 maybe? One of those years. Right now it's raining, so we're going to find Ponder and he's going to be all rusty. Poniard, where are you? None there. The chicken breast not 100% chicken? Ugh. I don't even like sandwich places to begin with. I would like Subway. I would always get the, some Italian sandwich. It had like salami and some other kind of meat on there. It was good. It was easy too. You know, just go to Subway and they get the food now. But I exercise and I'm doing so much. I can't eat out. It's impossible. Because if I want to get full, I have to spend at least like $40 wherever I'm going. So I just make food at home all the time. Way easier. Let's see. Golduck. Oranguru. I don't think I've seen... Have I seen the entrance to the Team Yell base here once? Oh, no, I was. This is right over by the Pokemon Center. Look, these sandwiches are crazy. Look at all the Poniards and Bisharps that are spawning now. Just before we did that, there was none. One thing that I know is getting pretty popular, speaking of the sandwich shops, is Jersey Mike's. There was one that opened by me, I feel it was years ago, it was a while. And I went there, I thought it was, like, not that good. I don't remember what sandwich I got, but I didn't think it was that great at all. I always prefer Jimmy John's, but like I said, I'm not going to go buy the sandwich at the sandwich shop. But if I had to pick, I'd pick Jimmy John's over Jersey Mike's every day. But all of a sudden, I've been seeing all these people talk about Jersey Mike's. Like, oh, Jersey Mike's is the best. It's the best. I'm like, since when? I remember it being really expensive, too. You know it's a good hack, though? Go to Jimmy John's, and you get the day-old bread. When I make lunches for school, go get that. Oh, my gosh. That was awesome. Because it's the bread they're just going to throw away, and you get it for like $0.25 or something like that for a loaf of bread. How much was it? What? I think I would bring $1, and I think I'd get 4 loaves of bread. I haven't done that in a while. I should do that and make sandwiches. I'm not a big sandwich eater, though. Peanut butter and jellies, that's my wheelhouse for sandwiches. Oh, you live in Canada? You've never heard of those? You guys still have Toys R Us, though, in Canada, right? I remember that Toys R Us by me. Or that was by me. Going there to the Pokemon and all that stuff. They had like a... You do have it still? That's crazy. Every time I drive past them, you gotta salute them. Out of respect. For Toys R Us, what they were. Kick Target out? Really? I was just at Target. That's where I bought this Switch this morning. That's crazy. You don't have Target? I'd take Toys R Us over Target, though, to be honest. Toys R Us was the best. Going there and looking at all the cool stuff. Mine was like a Toys R Us and like the combination with like the baby store, I think. And the whole left side was all the toys. And I remember when Beyblade was hot. Going in there, there was a wall. I was little, so it might have seemed bigger than it really was, but there was just a wall of Beyblades. Had their stands in stores, so Canada got pissed for Remembrance Day. I don't blame them. Gotta respect the troops, the vets. But the Toys R Us by me, the thing I remember the most is getting the Beyblades from there. Pull up, just the massive wall of Beyblades. I remember a Walmart had a big wall of them too, but Toys R Us was a different level. It seemed like it was up to the ceiling of just Beyblades. And I went to the Toys R Us by me, they held a tournament, and I had a stock Eagle. Because I didn't switch stuff up. Apparently everyone that was like, everyone like swapped all kinds of things around and built custom bays. I had mine bone stock Earth Eagle. Went in there, swept the floor with everyone. I remember I went undefeated. Until one guy came in with like the speed up launcher and he smoked me. But they said that didn't count because it was the you were supposed to only use the normal ripcord launchers. But I ran through everyone, and then I remember I ended up getting a Gravity Destroyer, who was really cool in the show, but absolute butt cheeks in real life. Like, the bay was awful. Is this the first time I've seen normal Poniards just standing somewhere? I feel like we've only seen the Bisharps roaming around, and every time we see the Poniards is like this, when they're all together in the group. Oh my gosh. So, once I end up getting this Bisharp, or Poniard, we gotta evolve him to Kingambit. And I think it's pretty easy to evolve. Because Kingambit's some big, cool, like, evolution Pokemon like that. You gotta do some special thing. I think I just gotta take out a certain amount of these big, like, I think they're called leader Bisharps? The ones that are surrounded by Poniards. I'm pretty sure I just have to take down a couple of those. And then it evolves. Which is awesome. Way easier than, like, I remember I played Sword and Shield. And I tried evolving Farfetch'd. Gotta get the crits. Which is just, I mean, just pure chance. Yeah, that's if I have them. Well, no, we can't have that mindset. We gotta say, when we get them, we're gonna get them. I didn't know I had 2 of those spicy Herba Mysticas, though. I think those are the shiny things. So we might end up using one of those if we get to a point, because it's only 250 here right now. If we don't have one by, like, 5:30, we might have to go to the Spicy Herba Mystica. The last resort. I feel like that's cheating, though. Using that, because it boosts the shiny odds. Like, I think it's so cool Pokemon did something like that and added that into the game, but I don't want to use that. I want to find it straight up. I mean, we still are kind of cheating with the sandwiches. But, nah, with this game, because with how many spawns there are and all this stuff, the sandwiches are fine. The Spicy Herba Mystica is, Can you chain battle for shinies in this game? It isn't cheating. I feel like it. I'm cheating the... It's not cheating, but I'm cheating the shiny hunt and grind. But, can you chain battle for shinies in this game? I have no idea. I don't even know what... If I'm being honest, I don't even know what that is. Damn, I gotta take a sip of water. I've been talking. Gotta drink some water every so often. While we're grinding here for shiny Poniard and or Bisharp. Ooh, almost ran into that guy. Low kicks. And like I said, the first shiny I ever found in this game was here. I got the shiny low kicks when I was just walking around. I was literally playing the game. I wasn't even trying to look for Pokemon to catch. I'll show you guys where I was. I'll go back over there in a sec. But I was just walking around. I wasn't even looking. And I'm like, wait. That's not normal. Because I had seen a couple of those other low kicks. Oh. Nope. I had seen a couple of those other low kicks as I was walking around. And they're gray with orange. And then I saw the lime green one. I'm like, hold up. That... I don't think that was like the other ones I saw. And sure enough, it was shiny. Caught it. Thankfully. But... do I have a Master Ball in this game? Let me check real quick. I clicked the wrong thing. I don't think, since I've started the stream, I don't think I've gone right to what I want once. Oh, I do have a Master Ball. Do they just give you one? Or did I not catch it? Because I remember in, sorry. Brilliant Diamond, which one did I play? Brilliant Diamond, I believe? I hate Dialga. So I got Brilliant Diamond in order to beat Dialga. I killed him, I didn't catch him. Because I hate those legendaries. Giratina carries Gen 4 so hard. People always talk about, oh, Gen 4 is the best. The legendaries are so good. I'm like, Giratina's really cool. The Lake Guardians suck. They have good music in the game, but who cares about the music in the game? I'm talking about how the Pokemon looks. Palkia and Dialga both look absolutely disgusting. They're horrible. I'd say arguably Palkia and Dialga might be the worst legendary duo in the game. And I can't say legendaries as a whole because Giratina is so good. And it's two cool forms too. Both forms are cool. I like I think it's Origin form, the one where he's flying around. That's my favorite form. The only legit shiny I've ever found was on Sapphire. It was Espeon, but it belonged to another trainer. Belonged to another trainer? Really? Shiny Espeon's really cool. The green. They, oh no, they didn't reprint Espeon. I was gonna say, this is where I was when I found the shiny Locates. I was walking from the Pokemon Center to here, and I found it just along that path. But, shiny Umbreon, your Umbreon Gold Star, was reprinted for, this, what was it? Celebrations was the name of the set. 25th anniversary set. I was trying to remember, because I think Japanese and Chinese, and Korean as well probably, they put, on the, what's it called? The cards, they put the 25th anniversary stamp on it. But in English, it was called Celebrations, and they just had the Pikachu logo. That's what it was. And they reprinted some really cool cards from throughout the years. And shiny Umbreon, which was Gold Star Umbreon, was one of them. Although the Gold Star Espeon didn't get reprinted, which I think shiny Espeon is cooler than shiny Shiny Umbreon is really cool. But Espeon, I think it's a more radical change, so I like it better. Maybe if Umbreon was white with blue rings, I think that I'd probably like it better then. But the Gold Star Espeon is so cool. And the Gold Star one, he's like running, he's dashing, and like the Gold Star cards, all of them had it to where you have the box for the artwork, and they're going outside of the box. They look so cool. It's awesome. But they didn't reprint that one. It was only available in the Pop series, along with Umbreon Gold Star. But speaking of the Pop series, I don't even remember how you got those packs. I have cards from those sets. Like I have a Hollow Venusaur from like Pop series either 1 or 4 or something like that. I have a card from it. And other cards as well. I don't know how I got them though. Never, man. Because they don't do it anymore. The Pop series stuff, it's not something that's like still coming out. They stopped them, I think, during Diamond and Pearl. I feel like the last ones had like Garchomp on the artwork. But nonetheless, I have cards from it. And they're really cool. And those Gold Star Umbreon and Espeon were both in those Pop series sets. They were super small sets with only like 10 cards in them. And that's why those cards are so valuable. But they're really cool. Well, a lot of people don't even know they exist. I think I've made, now that I think about it, I think I've made videos on my channel before talking about Gold Star cards. And I feel like I said there was like X amount of Gold Star cards ever made. And I think I should have done X plus 2 because I think I forgot Umbreon and Espeon. Now that I think back. Because I thought there was a chance we'd see... Well, to be fair, we still haven't seen shiny Pokemon, I think, during this generation. I thought there'd be a chance that because they brought back the lowercase EX, that they would bring back the Gold Star cards as well. Because the lowercase EX was only during the Ruby and Sapphire era. Speaking of Ruby and Sapphire, Gen 3. And they were like the special cards of that generation. But the secret rare cards of that generation, the shiny Pokemon, were Gold Star cards. In the generation before, Gen 2, during the Neo era, it was just Shining Pokemon. Then they made the Gold Star cards, which the Gold Star cards I think are way cooler. The Shining ones are okay. The only Shining card I really like is the Gyarados. because it's shining Gyarados from the Lake of Rage, and he's breaching the surface of the water, and it looks so cool. There's the fisherman in the boat. It's awesome. But all the other ones, it's like you can't really tell the Pokemon's shiny. It's just kind of like... I've never seen one in person, but how pictures look of it at least, it looks like it's just like a bronze texture on it almost. It's not even... It's like the Mewtwo isn't like green, and the Charizard isn't like... Well, I guess the Charizard does look black because of how it looks. Well, I'm trying to think of another shining one. Tyranitar, you can tell a little bit. And I think Mewtwo, you can tell they're like the shiny color variant, but it's just not as cool as the Gold Star cards. And especially too, it's a gold star. Like, that's so awesome. The star itself looks cool too. And then you have the like I said earlier, the artwork where the Pokemon is like going out of the artwork box. It's awesome. And speaking of those Gold Star cards, a really cool card they made was of that Celebration set, once again, that we were just talking about. Celebrations for the ETBs. They had Gold Star Greninja. Amazing card. If that card was available in the set, that probably would have been the most valuable card in the set. But thankfully, Pokemon put it as the promo card for the ETBs, so it was really easy for everyone to get. Like, I have a couple of them. One problem I ran into, though, was a lot of mine, the bottom of them were, like, crimped. Because the promo cards and the ETBs come in that, like, plastic packaging. Like, little, or not packaging, little plastic wrap. And mine were all having, like, the crimp from the bottom of the plastic on the card. Like, the card got caught in the machine when it was crimping the plastic. And so, a lot of mine are messed up. I have one open, though, that I have in a case over on display over there. That card is so cool. It's one of my favorite cards ever. It looks like Luxray wants some smoke. Luxray, I'm sorry. Look, the Pawniards are higher level than the Luxray. Luxray's a really cool Pokemon, too. It's got a cool shiny as well. It's black and gold. That's a really cool shiny. I have the shiny Shinx. There was a comm day for Luxray, right? Or for Shinx. Yeah, there was. So I have it because of that. But before... Actually, now that I think of it, don't shiny Pokemon come out with the comm day? But I know I got this Pokemon before the comm day. I had a shiny Shinx, but he had a hat. Shiny Shinx with the hat. It must have been because they released the Shinx with the hat as an event. They made it so it could be shiny. And of course, I got that. I got out of like a 1-star raid. And I normally don't do those 1-star raids. But I did it, I think I had a challenge to do like X amount of raids. I'm like, well, this is easy. I'll just do this. And I get the shiny out of it. Which I'm not complaining. I like putting it in gyms. It's like it's a cool Pokemon to flex in the gyms because everyone has a lot, or not everyone, a lot of people have the shiny Luxrays and Shinxes from the comm day, but to have the Shinx with the hat that's shiny, well, that's pretty rare. But I was watching some videos of this one guy. I don't know his name. He's like the best Pokemon, or he like advertises that he's the best Pokemon Go player in the world. I don't even know how you determine that. Would you just go by XP? Because level 50 is the level cap, but the XP keeps counting. So he might just have the most XP in the world. Remember, some people were saying like it was Reversal for a little while, but I don't know if Reversal makes content anymore. I think he was making Pokemon Go, and then I feel like he did some other stuff, and he kind of just, I don't want to say fell off, but like kind of didn't seem to post it as consistently as before. I might be wrong about that. I might just be that I wasn't watching as consistently as before with his videos. But I remember people say he was one of the best guys before. He might have been the first guy to get to level 40 now that I think of it. That might have been like his claim to fame. Is that a Dragonite? What? There's a Dragonite flying through the sky. I didn't even know that could happen. Oh my gosh, that was so cool. There's a Dragonite up there flying? Yeah, because you can't even look up high enough to see it. I know that Garchomps and I think Magnezones spawn around the top of Area 0. So if I pull up the map here, you see the dotted line. If you go up there, it's like a big, like, there's cliffs and ridges. If you go up there, you can stand up there and jump down to Area 0. But if you just stay up there, you can get wild Garchomps and like Magnezones and like fully evolved strong Pokemon to spawn up there. That Dragonite was so... Imagine if that Dragonite was shiny. I would have freaked out. And you know what I'm going to do? In anticipation of getting a shiny, I'm going to come over here and just close the window so the neighbors and those outside don't have to hear me screaming when we get the shiny. I'm telling you, we're going to get one and we're going to freak out. I'm excited. I've only ever encountered one like full odds shiny before playing Pokemon. I got a shiny Ralts in the underground of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. The problem was that it was a male Ralts. And I don't want Gallade. I don't like Gallade. I like Gardevoir. And the thing is, when I found that Ralts, I was just looking for a normal... I think I was just looking for a normal female Ralts, because I was making an all Gen 3 team, an all Hoenn team, and I was looking for the female Ralts to evolve into Gardevoir. Lo and behold, I ended up finding a shiny one. I think it might have been the first one I encountered. I took all kinds of pictures of it and stuff. I was like, oh my gosh, because it was the first ever shiny I got. And the thing is, I was looking for the female Ralts, and I found just a shiny Ralts off my first one I encountered. If only that we were that lucky today. We're about an hour into doing this, and we haven't found this shiny yet. But I see shiny hunters do multiple days. Don't those look like faces right there in the wall? Maybe it's just me because we've been running around looking at the same stuff so much. Looking at it again and 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 again. But we're not giving up. I never noticed that. Look how little that Bisharp is compared to that one. Look at that. I never noticed that in the game. The Pokemon are different sizes. They're not all just the same size. They're different sizes. I never knew that. I knew in Pokemon Go, they recently added like the extra large or the extra small Pokemon. And when you catch those, they look different when you look at them just on your like normal screen once you have them caught. I don't think there isn't a difference when they spawn in the wild. I kind of wish there was. I think that would be cool. But they do look significantly different when you have them like caught and you're just like looking at them in the game. I never realized these Pokemon were different. Is it just the Leer Bisharp and the... No, some of them are just either... Some of them are big or some of them are small. That's like one of those things. It's like the chicken and the egg. Which came first? Well, which Bisharp... What's the deal with the Bisharps? Is one big or is one small? You may never know. Just saying, too, if we find a shiny Heracross when we're doing this, because Heracross spawns over here, I'll freak out for that as well. Heracross is one of my favorite Pokemon ever. I remember when Johto first came out in Pokemon Go. I went out, and I was grinding, looking for Heracross. That's all I wanted. Heracross was probably my favorite normal Pokemon from Gen 2. My favorite Pokemon from Gen 2 is without a doubt Lugia, who's my favorite legendary. But Heracross, I think, was my favorite normal Pokemon, because obviously when Gen 2 came out, Lugia is a legendary. He's not going to be spawning in the wild, which I do wish they did in Pokemon Go. That's one thing I really wish they did. I wish in Pokemon Go, every legendary mythical Pokemon had one random spawn throughout the world, once per day, once per hour, whatever. I just wish there was a chance of getting in the wild. I know Azelf does have that. Once every hour, a random Azelf spawns at a random point in the world. It's the rarest Pokemon, I think, in the game because of that. Like, a wild Azelf encounter. Because Azelf is the only legendary... Even the Pawniards, look, there's different sizes for them, too. Azelf's the only mythical legendary Pokemon that can spawn in the wild. And there's only one in the whole world every hour. And thing with it, I'm pretty sure it has the same flee and catch rates as the Galarian birds. So if you see it, it's probably running away. So very few people have it. Now that the Master Ball's come out, it's probably gotten easier to catch. That's one. People have asked me in like my videos or on my shorts and stuff, what am I going to use my Master Ball on? If I see that Azelf, I'm using it on that. Or if I have a 100 IV Legendary that I really like, and it comes down to the final ball. Because last summer, when Mewtwo came out for Legendary, or for 5-star raids, I was like, I'm grinding these. I want a 100 IV Mewtwo. Most people grind for Shinies. I grind for 100 IVs. I want 100 IV more than anything. Shinies are cool. I'd take 100 IV over a Shiny, though. I don't know, just something about it being the strongest version of that Pokemon it can be. I have almost all of my 100 IV legendaries maxed out. I have Groudon and Kyogre to like level 4, maxed out to level 40, but then you need XLs, and I powered them up like 3 or 4 times with XLs, so probably like level 42 or something like that. I have Dialga, level 40, 100 IV. Giratina, I have Origin Form and Altered Form, both 100 IV, although the one, I think it's, let me look it up. Origin Form Giratina, I think, the one without the legs. No, so Origin Form Giratina, I have powered up to like 2490 something, or something under 2500, because I use him in Ultra League, because he's like the best Ultra League Pokemon there is, and I have him 100 IV. The Altered Form, I also got 100 IV, and I have him powered up to level 40. So I maxed him out with normal candies. If I want to power him up more, I need XLs. And then, what else do I have? I was going to say Darkrai, but I don't have 100 IV Darkrai. I actually have a shiny Darkrai that I got on Halloween. I think that's pretty cool. I got a shiny Darkrai on Halloween. But then, what other hundreds do I have? Oh my gosh, but speaking of hundreds, I had 2 100 IV Kyogres run from me. It was last Go... Was it last Go Fest? I think it was. Last Go Fest, I was grinding for Kyogre because earlier in the year, so it would have been beginning 2022, Kyogre and Groudon were in raids. And I had a 100 IV Kyogre that I remote raided to from my house, and it ran away from me. Ever since then, I wanted to get another one. Go Fest comes around, I get another 100 IV Kyogre. It runs away again. Then we grinded the rest of the day, because I think, like, the first day, the main thing there was just Kyogre and Groudon raids, like, at a new gym, like, every 10 minutes or something like that. Like, they were all over. So we had a group of people, we were grinding through them. Yeah, it was last Go Fest. So, at the start of the day, I had a 100 IV Kyogre encounter, ran away. I was so pissed. My second 100 IV Kyogre that ran away. Then I got a third one total. So, second one during Go Fest, and I finally caught it. And I powered him up all the way to level 40. I remember I was telling the Kyogre when I had him, like, Kyogre, I'm gonna max you out to level 40 right away. I don't got the XLs, but I got the normal candies. I'll power you up right away to level 40. And I did that right away. And then last summer as well, this is what I was originally trying to get to. The very first Mewtwo raid I did of when Mewtwo came out. It was like the day he came out. He came out at like 10, and we were out there at like noon doing the first one that spawned around us. It was weather boosted. It was windy weather. So psychic types were boosted. Beat the raid easily. And mine was 100 IV. And it ran. 100 IV Mewtwo ran away. So I have had 200 IV Kyogres and 100 IV Mewtwo run away. And I've gotten 298 IV Mewtwo's, but never got another 100. And I've done Mewtwo raids the most out of any other Pokemon. I grinded the Shadow Mewtwo raids. Didn't get anything good out of any of those. I did end up getting one shiny Mewtwo last summer, and I traded it with a lucky trade for another. I had lucky trades with someone, and we traded shiny Mewtwo's. Mine ended up being like, it was with my brother. Mine was 13, 13, 13, and I think his was 14, 14, 14. But let me tell you, when I saw those bars going up in sync, I'm like, oh my god, it's Shundo. Nope, 13, 13, 13, it stopped. But nonetheless, I have a good shiny Mewtwo. I powered him up because he's lucky, so it was easy to power up. And I powered him up as far as I could. He's my highest seeded Pokemon now. I think he's 4,400 something. But I still wish I had caught that 100 IV, because I would have maxed out that 100 IV before I maxed out the lucky shiny, because I like 100 IVs that much. Okay, we got a lot of clusters over here. Man, once we find this one, you know what, since we're here, I gotta buy more Pokeballs. I'd like to buy, give me Ultra Balls. Let's buy 30 more. We already have 36 in the bag, because I can't kill this thing, so we're just gonna send Pokeballs at it until it catches. So here we go, back out once again. We are how long into this? So we're going for 32 minutes. I wonder if... No, it looks like they're still spawning. I don't want to have to use the Spicy Herba Mystica, because I kind of want to save that for if I try a different shiny. Because like I said, this one I don't think is going to be that hard, because of the fact that we have this location here where Bisharps just roam around, and also you have like the leader Bisharps with the little Pawniards. So I feel like we have the best chances of finding it here. There is a cave down at the the bottom left of the map, down at like the gym where the lady was dressed in purple. She was like the fashion lady. Down by that gym, there's a cave, and I think I remember seeing the Bisharp spawn in there. I remember I was watching a video of someone. They were walking through that cave. They were showing where something was, and they just ran across a shiny Medicham. It was like these cluster spawns, or like these leader spawns, where there's the little Pokemon around it, and then there's the evolved one in the middle. It was a Medicham walking around a bunch of Meditites around it, and they got a shiny Medicham. Like, that's awesome! That's a cool shiny too, because I think it's blue. Like this one we're looking for right here. Medicham's a Pokemon I've always really liked as well, because Gen 3 is my favorite gen. That's like what I have the most nostalgia with from when I was little for Pokemon. Generation 3. It would have been Gen 4. That was when I was young, though, with Gen 3. I remember watching the anime, though, and I had all the toys. I didn't have very many cards from that generation, though. I have a bunch. Like, I have cards from, like, all the sets. Like, I have EX Yox's cards, EX Delta Species, EX Hidden Legends, Crystal Guardians, all the big bad sets from that generation. I opened up all those when I was little. But I never pulled anything good. I can't believe... Like, that's the one thing I can't believe. My whole childhood, with all the packs I opened, I mean, I opened up stuff. The oldest stuff I opened was, like, Neo Genesis. From then on, I opened up everything. I didn't open as many Neo stuff. Like, the oldest stuff I opened when it was new was, I think, Expedition. And then I had some Neo... I ended up opening Neo Genesis packs. The things... I can't believe this. I remember opening a first edition Neo Genesis pack. I don't know where it was. Gen 4 came out when we were 6, because I got it in first grade, but I remember opening hella Gen 3 packs. Yeah, Gen 3 is what I remember. Like, I feel like I opened the most of and got the least from. Like, Gen 4, though, I have a lot of the tins, but it was level X's, and I only managed to pull one level X. Everything else I have is all promo cards. I only pulled actually one level X, and it was an Empoleon level X. Which I will note for the starters, they had like the promo version of the level X and also the one you could pack. The promo ones looked way cooler than the normal ones. But I had that Empoleon. That was the only good thing I pulled from Diamond and Pearl era. But then, Gen 3, I didn't pull anything. But back to the Neo Genesis pack. I was opening... it was some Pokemon product. You know, they occasionally did this. Like, I know they did this a lot at the start of Diamond and Pearl, where they have Diamond and Pearl base stuff, And then in there was also like EX era packs as well. And it was something with that, and it had the Neo Genesis pack in it. And it was a first edition Neo Genesis pack. I opened it up and I pulled a holo out of it. I still have it to this day. It's a first gen, or Neo Genesis first edition holo Steelix. That's the oldest, like, good card I pulled. Like a first edition holo, that's good. And also, I pulled a holo. It's funny, it's also another Steelix. I pulled a holo Steelix from Skyridge. Because I opened up Skyridge packs and stuff when I was little. The thing is, too, I saved all of the packs I opened. I had a tin full of, you had all these Skyridge, Aquapolis, Expedition, all the EX era packs, all the Diamond and Pearl era packs, full of them. Don't know where it is. No idea where it went. But I opened up all those packs, and I saved all the pack arts because they were so cool. I wish I still had them, because just to have just an empty Skyridge pack is so cool. That's like, artwork-wise on the packs, Skyridge is my favorite because of that teal green. It's so cool. And I managed to pull that holo Steelix from Skyridge. So I think that's the best thing I ever pulled when I was little. But like my favorite card I had growing up, I had a non-holo Charizard from Expedition. And it was the weird artwork one too. There was two versions of Charizard and Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur. Like, I know they could have came in holo, reverse holo, or non-holo, but there was two different artworks of them all. There was the one where the Charizard's like hunched over with like smoke around him. Then the other one with like the weird, like almost CGI artwork. That one where he was flying through the air had a blue background. I have that card. Look, I see the Dragonite. I saw the shadow of it. But I pulled that Charizard, and that was like my favorite card. The fat Charizard? I don't think so. Look up Expedition Charizard. That's it. I wonder if I can... I might be able to put it on this screen. Give me a sec. Let me see. Expedition Charizard. This one. Yeah, 2002, so I was little. I'll get the TCG player one. Oh, no, it's not gonna work here. I should just go... Just look up Expedition. I looked up Expedition Charizard. It's the first one that pops up. It's of Charizard, not the one of him standing, the one of him flying through the air. That was, like, my favorite card I had growing up. It's all beat up, though. We didn't have sleeves or nothing. But then, the, like, most valuable card I ever pulled. You know, it might be one of those Steelixes. Because it's, like, first edition. Yeah, and the thing is, with those, I remember I was trying to get the Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise of them, and someone came over one day. I was at a friend's house, and some random guy was there. I don't remember who it was. Actually, no, I do remember who it was. They lived in our neighborhood. We never really talked to them or hung out with them ever, but they were there this one day, and we had our Pokemon cards, and they had the Venusaur of the same artwork. The Venusaur one's really cool, because he's like, his front left foot is on a Pokeball. Like he's standing on top of it. And I traded him something for that card. And I have the Venusaur now. I've been meaning to buy the Blastoise just to have it. So I have all three in the front of my binder. But I honestly, price-wise, either one of those Steelixes might be my most valuable card. I assume the Skyridge one's more valuable than the Neo Genesis one because it's Skyridge. But, and even despite the Neo Genesis one being first edition. But I pulled the shiny Rayquaza out of Call of Legends. Call of Legends is one of the most, I think it's the most valuable set from Gen 4. It was the last set they released during Generation 4, because they did Gen 4 with Diamond and Pearl, then they did Diamond and Pearl, then they did Platinum for the sets, then they did, it was 10 SIGs, and then they did Call of Legends as like one final set for that generation. And the best part about that set is it had shiny legendaries in it. There was Groudon, Kyogre, I think the 3 dogs, Entei, Raikou, Suicune, Deoxys, Rayquaza, Lugia, Ho-Oh. I think that's it. Lugia, Ho-Oh, the 3 dogs, Kyogre, Groudon, Deoxys, Rayquaza. I think those were all the legendaries that were in it. And I pulled the Rayquaza. I remember having that Rayquaza, because I remember me and my friends, we would battle. And we made up some way to battle. We didn't do it actually like how the game intends it, like play the actual card game. We just put our cards down, and we would lay 3 cards down, sometimes 6. And you'd lay them in front of each other. Then you'd flip a coin or something, whoever goes first. And then you flip them, and then attack. You do the most, whatever attack does the most damage is the attack you used. And then it's just your HP. Weaknesses, we used to do it for your weakness. You instantly beat that Pokemon. But then we ended up changing it and said, okay, it does double the damage, which most of the time still did one-hit the Pokemon. But I remember using that Rayquaza playing in those battles because it only had like 100 health. But I think it did 100 damage or something like that. I had that card. And that is the only Pokemon card I had growing up that I remember having that I don't know where it is. Of course, it's the most expensive card I probably ever pulled, and it's the one card I don't know where it is. I remember I had other cards that I traded away, then traded back, like I have a Delta Species Salamence from EX Dragon. I traded that away for like some Blastoise card at some point. Eventually got it back, I think, for like a Holo Tyranitar from some Diamond and Pearl era set. But out of all I have all the cool cards from when I grew up, except of course the shiny Rayquaza. Kaido from One Piece reminds you of Groudon. Really? I could see it maybe if he was red. Groudon's so cool. Primal Groudon looks gnarly, with the spikes shooting all out of his tail. It's awesome. Yeah, I think I need to... How long has it been? I think I need another sandwich. It's been 43 minutes. I don't know how long the sandwiches last, but I feel like we're not seeing as many Bisharps. So let's have... I clicked the wrong button again. Not once have I clicked the right button first try. Because, I have an Xbox controller right here. Xbox, Y is the top, X is to the left. Here, X is top, Y is to the left. Throws me off so much. You can't do the picnic while you're riding Pokemon. There we go. I have to, like, it's just subconsciously I'm able to click those buttons. I'm doing this now. I have to actually sit there and think, consciously click Y or X. Look at Great Tusk. He's so cool. And you know what? This guy's huge, too. Slitherwing, or whatever it's called. Look at Donde. I think he's even a little bit... Oh, no. Well, I was going to say, because Leon... There's a scene in one of those Pokemon, like, short animes. They, like... Not anime. Like, they did some short animated series on YouTube. For Sword and Shield. They did a bunch of stuff like that. They were really cool. And there's one of them where Charizard and Leon are about to go battle. And it shows him in, like, the locker room before. And Charizard is shorter than Leon. And everyone was super happy because, like, oh my god, they finally made Charizard's size accurate to what it is in the Pokedex. Because he's only, like, 5'10" or something like that. He's not even that big. I was going to say, I think he is accurate to size in the game as well. The only reason he looks bigger is because you're, like, what, a 10-year-old kid in the game? You're super small. Make another sandwich. Oh my gosh, look! It's just gonna automatically let me make this now. I don't even have to go through and click it. Probably because I made it a bunch already. Oh, I do see the white line there for the mayo. Yeah, you guys were right. Here we go. Now I gotta make sure I... There we go. There we go. You know what, let's try to level this, make this even. Oh my gosh, I almost missed. Well, it looks like I'm not even dropping it. Like, look, this looks like it's gonna go right on the edge there. And it goes on the pepper. Like, look, not touching the pepper, right on top of the pepper. There we go. Oh! Oh! I was gonna say that was the best one yet! But it goes and falls off. You know, we gotta have the final swig of the Baja Blast. Tastes so good. Look at the olive oil there. Ketchup, mustard. Is that frosting? Looks like some, I don't know if that might be cilantro on the right there. Butter. I don't know what that red stuff is down there. Click through. When we find this shiny, I gotta be hyped. All the stuff they're making us go through now. I like this Switch though, this is cool. I'm playing it on the TV rather than like holding it in my hand. I literally, like I said, I went out and bought this thing 30 minutes before I started the stream. Because I thought I was going to be able to stream just on the normal Switch Lite, which is what I've had. I bought like a refurbished one when Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl came out. So I'm like, I'm never going to, that's the only thing I'm going to use it for. Turns out I ended up playing all these other Pokemon games. And I was like, oh, let's stream it. So I go to stream, buy the adapter, because I'm like, oh, when you're streaming a game with the capture card, you need to have an HDMI going from the device to the capture card. So I'm like, oh, Switches only have, or the Switch Lite only has a USB-C port. So I'm like, I'll just get an adapter for USB-C to HDMI. Go to Target yesterday, they didn't have them. Go on Amazon, found one, overnighted it because I wanted to do this stream today. Gets here this morning, get home from my soccer game, set up everything for the stream, just to test it out to make sure it works before I go live. Doesn't work. My brother has the OLED Switch, the nice one. I think it's OLED. That's the correct letters to use for it. He has that one. I'm like, hey, let me try yours. And it worked perfectly. I'm like, oh, well, is this adapter bad? Or am I doing something wrong? So, turns out, my adapter was fine. Because I looked it up, and it said it's literally impossible to output gameplay on a Switch Lite. So I looked to my brother, and I need to use your Switch. I want to do this stream today. He's like, no, you can't use it. So I'm like, you know what? Fine. I don't want to just plan his one day and just do one stream. I want to do this, have this be something I do a bunch more. So I'm like, you know what? Let's go get a new Switch. I was debating buying the OLED one already when it first came out. Might as well buy one now. Went to Target, bought it. And here we are, streaming with it. It's so cool though, because I'm playing Pokemon on the big screen. You got the little controller here. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really love the controller thing here. I kind of wish they made it more, like, flush in with the... I wish the handles here came up more to make it, like the Xbox controller is, like, you hold it, like, the meat of your hand is, like, on the top here. This, it's, like, the meat of your hand sits up on the white piece for the or the little Switch controllers. I wish this was just bigger. But it is what it is. We're still using it. We're grinding through. We'll find something eventually. I mean, like, we got it. Imagine this story. We get the Switch this day. First time I ever play on it, I grind for hours and find the shiny Poniard, Bisharp, and get a shiny Kingambit. I gotta think of a name for the Kingambit as well. I normally don't name my Pokemon, but if I've got some really cool special one, I'm naming it. Like, our boy... I clicked the wrong thing again. Our boy, Donde. Look at him. Level 100, perfect IVs, perfect EVs, perfect nature, perfect moveset, Charizard. I was like, I gotta name him Donde. And I love how he looks. He looks just like Leon's Charizard in the anime. I picked the name Donde too because I like that's Leon's name in the Japanese version. Like the name Donde sounds like a stronger name than Leon does for a level 100 Charizard. And he's got the Dragon Terra type, like I was saying earlier in the stream. Mega Charizard X. That card is one of my favorite cards of all time. And honestly, if I had to pick, like, when I say my favorite Pokemon of all time, I don't like saying Mega Charizard X because, you know, it's a Mega of a Pokemon, but, like, if I had to pick, Mega Charizard X is my favorite Pokemon design, I should say, of all time. It's just so cool. And obviously, it's a Dragon Fire type. So when I saw the level 100 Charizard was coming out with the Dragon Terra type, I'm like, I've got to get that thing. And obviously, we got it now, and it's my favorite Pokemon I have in this game. That might be my favorite Pokemon I've ever had. The Mega Charizard X. Let's see. None there, none there, none there, none there, none there, none there. None anywhere. Any down here? Nope. But the Mega Charizard X, it, like, the design of it, the flames coming out of its mouth, it's black and blue. Like, everyone loves shiny Charizard because it's a black Charizard with red wings. They take that look and give it the blue wings, which is so cool because they paired it with the blue fire coming out of its mouth. Like, it's the perfect Pokemon design. I don't think anything will ever beat that for me. Charizard's already one of my favorite Pokemon to begin with. Mega Charizard X is next level. Like, it's beautiful. Salamence was my favorite Pokemon for a while, but I ended up switching it because Salamence betrayed me. I have, like I was telling you guys, I have the EX Delta Species Salamence card, which I love. One of my favorite cards I have. I always thought Salamence was such a cool Pokemon. I have a cool toy of it. It's up there on my shelf back there. I think it's awesome. And I'm like, Salamence, when he comes into Pokemon Go, he's gonna be the best Pokemon there. I'm gonna use him in PvP. I'm gonna smoke everybody. Salamence comes to Pokemon Go, he's butt cheeks for PvP. He's horrible. And so, I'm like, Salamence, he betrayed me. I've never looked at him in the same sense. He's good in raids. I think I have a Shadow one I use. I do have a 3-star Shadow one. I have powered up pretty high that I use in raids. But wasn't good in PvP, and that's what I wanted to use him for the most. Because Salamence is good for, like, Pokemon battles and stuff. Like, doing, like Showdown or, like, whatever that series is called. He's good for there. But he was just bad in Go Battle League. And on the other hand, Charizard, he's a beast in Go Battle League. I have a level 50 Charizard in Pokemon Go that I got in 2016. I got July 2016. It was a Charmander I got the first month the game came out. And I had that Pokemon Power Best Buddy maxed out to level 50. 2 moves on it. And it balls in Go Battle League. It has Flame Wheel as the fast move. Then I think Dragon Claw and Fire Blast as the charge moves. I might do as an Elite Charge TM and give it Blast Burn, but I like having Fire Blast because that's what Red's Charizard has. Like, you have the Pokemon Origins anime. Fire Blast Charizard, Red yelling it out as Charizard's beating the piss out of Mewtwo. So because of that, I like having Fire Blast on him as well. And he balls for me in Go Battle League. The Crust is what you're missing. He's the GOAT of anything you need, for anything you need. Except Unite. I want to stream Unite as well. Once I get the adapter, because it's obviously, like I was just explaining with the Switch, you need something to plug the device to an HDMI. So I need a HDMI to Apple adapter. And I was looking at Amazon, and I could overnight, like, get some off-brand ones super quick. But I was reading the reviews on them, and I was looking at the ones with the most reviews, as I normally do for Amazon, if I'm ever buying something that's, like, off-brand. And this one had, like, 8,000 reviews. I'm like, oh, this has got to be a good one. I go, all the reviews are horrible. Everyone says it's awful, and they said, don't waste your time with this and just spend the extra money on the Apple one. And then I remember, like, oh, I have an Amazon gift card. It was like a $50 Amazon gift card, so I used that to buy the $46 adapter, but it doesn't get... Oh, there's 2 bit... Have we seen that yet? 2 Bisharps? Or is that 2 Bisharps with 2 different clusters? Or is that a Bisharp with a cluster and another Bisharp walked in? But, I ordered the adapter. It doesn't get here till, like... they didn't have... Speaking of Target, I was there yesterday, and I looked for that while I was there as well. Looking for the original adapter for the Switch Lite. But Target didn't have the Apple thing either. So, I had to order the one off Amazon, which I had the gift card, so it was technically cost me, like, when you check it out at Amazon, it's real nice. Because they don't show you it's charging you $46. Because you use a gift card, they show you it's 0000. So it feels like you're getting it for free. So, I ordered that. Oh, it's a Pokeball up there. I ordered that, and that should get here, I think, on the 21st. Which I don't think is till Friday. So once that gets here, I definitely want to stream Unite. Because your boy's a former top 50 Decidui in the world. I'm so excited to stream Unite. I wish, that's one thing I regret. Sam, I wish we did this. I should have streamed, or all of us should have. All of us should have streamed Unite when we were first grinding. Because there wasn't that many people that did it. There was that one guy that was like, he always opens his videos saying he's like some kind of cowboy. I see that guy. I still see him to this day. I think he was commentating for like some Unite, like actual competitive event. Then there was the guys, there was like Phil Umis and like their group. Those guys made content a lot for it. And like, we didn't have to make videos or stuff, but just stream the games we played because we grinded so much. In Decidueye, we were using the word. It wasn't like we were doing It wasn't like we were using like super meta relevant guys either. We were using Crustle and Decidueye. If you look at all of the tier lists from then and maybe even now, those two held it down in F tier for the longest time. So it would have been like unique, different gameplay because no one was using those guys. If we, that's one regret I have about making content. I never made we didn't do the Unite stuff back then. Which like I said, I'm gonna try to do it now. I've gotta play that some more. Because we played Unite the other day and it was fun. I enjoyed it. We went on like a 7-game win streak. I was using Decidueye. I normally do the Razor Leaf move where you just hit it and it shoots all around you. But I was trying the Spirit Shackle one because everyone says the Razor Leaf one is awful. Horrible. They say it's the worst like moveset Pokemon combo in the game. I got up to rank 45th in the world using that moveset. And the thing is too, at least when I did it, well, screw the comp, they can't stack anymore. You can't stack. Oh yeah, we can't do ranked with 5, right? Yeah, it's stupid. I should have gotten a crust. I only got him to 1,000, I think. The problem is, I'll be downstream. Yeah, we definitely got to do that. Once my thing comes in this weekend, or this Friday, so maybe next weekend or the week after or something like that. But, what was I going to say? The thing is, you have to, like, I feel to get the top 100 stuff, you have to start playing them, like, the day the Pokemon comes out. Because that's how I started with, Decidueye. I got him, I remember the night he came out, because he came out at like 10 o'clock at night or something like that. And I instantly started playing with him. And you almost got it with a Azumarill. It was either Hoopa or a Azumarill. But it was like we were grinding the day he came out. And then Crustle, though, came out right when we started playing. And you guys didn't start playing till like that winter. And the Crustle was already out for Crustle was already out for a while by that point. Crustle was a dog too. I thought 20 or 50 for Hoopa. Yeah, Hoopa, because like we played it right when it came out. The thing is though, it's like I think there was the threshold of 10 games you had to get to be on the leaderboard, which I didn't really like too much. I'm like, if it's just win percentage of games played, or win percentage in wins. Like, why not have it with... Well, I guess then because it'd calculate weird, because there'd be so many people that would end up having one win and just not play with 100% win percentage and be messing it up. Yeah, I remember we lost like the 8th game or something like that. We were so close. I'm not gonna lie. This shiny hunt is taking a lot. I thought we would have found one by now. We're 2 hours in? Well, no, we're not 2 hours in, because it took me 25 minutes to get the sandwiches. I was hoping we'd find something. But still nothing. And like I said, I'm good for streaming until... Who's texting me? I think I'm gonna try to stream at least like 6:30 at the latest. Then I'll be running into, I'll be starving to death. What's that rock there? Why does it look like that? Well, around then I might have to take a break to go eat if I haven't found one by then. Honestly, if I haven't found one by then, we might be busting out the spicy Herba Mystica to lock in the catching one. But we're only 2 hours in. The legit shiny hunters would be putting shame on me for saying already we're a long ways into this. Some of them do for days. I was watching this one streamer. I wasn't watching the stream. I was watching the YouTube video of the compilation of the streams. It took days to find this one shiny. And it was in Legends Arceus too. And in Legends Arceus, I think that's the easiest game to find shinies in. And we haven't found anything. The thing is, too, I was watching the video, and in Legends Arceus, like, you know when you click on a Pokemon in Pokemon Go, and it shoots the stars out? Or when you encounter a shiny Pokemon, the stars shoot out? Or you throw out a shiny Pokemon in battle, the stars shoot out? In Legends Arceus, when you're, like, say this Ponyard on the left here is shiny. When I walk past him, the stars shoot out because it's the shiny Pokemon. I wonder if it does that for this. Because I have... Well, no, I did see the one shiny, but I don't remember if it did for that low kicks or not. I don't remember at all. No shiny there. One thing I'm really excited for, though, Obsidian Flames. That might become one of my favorite sets of all time. And I feel like I say this for a lot of sets. Like, leading up to it, I'm seeing the cards that are going to be out for it. I'm like, oh my gosh, these are so cool. This is going to be one of my favorite sets ever. And then it actually comes out, I'm like, meh, it's okay. This one, though, I think it's going to be one of my top 5 favorite sets of all time. Because EX Dragon Frontiers is my favorite set of all time. And what are my 2 favorite cards in that set? Nah, I put the Salamence up there as well. But some of my favorite cards from that set, you have Gold Star Charizard, who's a Dark-type Charizard. You have Delta Species Tyranitar EX, who's an Electric-type Tyranitar. Then you have EX Delta Species Dragonite, which is a Grass-type Dragonite. Then you have, like, Electric Delta Species Rayquaza. You have the Water EX Salamence. You have Shiny Water-type Delta Species Gold Star Mew. All these awesome cards. But what they ended up doing for Obsidian Flames is, it seems like, take some of the coolest cards from that set and make them like in a modern version in this set. The big chase card for Obsidian Flames is the Dark Terra-type Charizard, just like the Dark Delta Species Gold Star Charizard from Dragon Frontiers. That's the card I want to pull the most. I posted a short of that full art one that's going to be coming out that got leaked. Or actually, no, it got officially announced, actually. I don't think it was actually leaked. I think in the short I said leaked because normally the stuff was. But then I saw Leonhardt post on his story, and he said officially announced. So it might have been actually announced that that card's going to be in that set. But that card's really cool. The one I want, though, is just the normal Dark type EX card. I'm going to open Obsidian Flames packs till I pull that card. So there's going to be a lot of Obsidian Flames content on my channel once that comes out at the end of August, or beginning of August, I think. But that's the card I want to pull the most. And the reason why I want that one over the other ones is because it reminds me more of the Gold Star Charizard, and also it reminds me of the Mega Charizard, because he's kind of in the same stance, like with his face and everything, because the Mega Charizard, his face is to, when you look at the card, his face is to the left of the card, and he's like breaking out of the artwork. The Terra-type Dark Charizard from Obsidian Flames is in the same position. And also, too, with the normal EX version, you get to see more of the Dark card. Like, on the full art one, you see it's the full art of the artwork. So it just looks like a full art Charizard. The only way you can really tell it's a Dark type is from the little Dark icon and the Terra-type hat on the top. from the normal one, the whole card's dark because of the normal dark Pokemon card. So that's why I want that one way more, because I think it brings out the dark type a lot more. Same with the Tyranitar, because they're making the Tyranitar a electric type as well. I assume there's going to be a full art of that one as well, which I can't wait to see. But I also just want the normal EX version of that as well, because I actually have that EX Tyranitar from Delta Species in a PSA 8. I bought it on eBay a while ago because it's one of my favorite cards of all time. And Tyranitar's a Pokemon, like when I think of my favorite Pokemon, it's not one of the ones that instantly pops in my head. But then when I look at some of my coolest cards, I have the Reverse Hollow Aquapolis Tyranitar in PSA 8. I have the EX Dragon Frontiers Tyranitar EX Delta Species in a PSA 8 as well. Like, some of my coolest graded cards are all different Tyranitars. The new set actually looks amazing. It's also a small set, so there is a high chance that we could complete it. Oh, is it really going to be a smaller set? I didn't know that. I'm so excited. Because, the Japanese version comes out July. Let me look. It might be this weekend. It's July, I think it's 21st or 28th. It's either this Friday or next Friday. The Japanese set comes out, so we'll be able to see all the cards in the set. And the name's Obsidian Flames. That sounds awesome. The set logo, like the Obsidian Flames graphic word, that's, excuse me, awesome as well. It's such a cool set. I'm so excited for it. There's also like this really cool special art Scizor. I'm trying to think of some other cards that got leaked. There was the Pidgeotto, Pidgeyline. Those were pretty cool. But the ones Tyranitar and Charizard are what did it for me. Those cards alone are carrying this set for me. And they also are doing, there's a pack art with the Tyranitar as well. Just like in EX Dragon Frontiers. I'm going to have booster boxes of that I want to open. I want to get booster boxes to keep sealed. I'm so excited for that set. It's going to be awesome. The thing is, though, that I made a short of this as well when it first got leaked. A French version of the card got leaked, and it was the Gold Charizard Terra-type EX. Gold EX Tyranitar Terra-type. There's so many. You got the Terra-type, the Gold, the Full Art, and the EX. Whatever order you want to put those in. Hopefully you know the card I'm talking about. It reminds me of those fake cards. Like, if you look up Gold Charizard card and look at the fake cards that come up on Google Images, that's what it looks like. It looks like the stuff you find at, like, a flea market or something like that. I don't like how that looks, really. But it doesn't matter to me, because I'm so happy with how just the normal EX version looks. I'm cool with just trying to pull that. And that hopefully shouldn't be that difficult to pull, because it's just a normal EX. You know what? We haven't fought a Bisharp yet. I'm going to battle a Bisharp just in case we see a shiny one. And, I lied, it's massive. 197? Oh, crap. That is pretty big. I'm trying to complete a master set of the Ghost set. Yeah, plus the secret rare cards. God, so it is going to be a big set. I want the, choice scarf on this thing. I really want the, I gotta take that off actually real quick before because I'm gonna use Houndstone to battle when we find the shiny. I want to complete the Go set for a master set because I have a little binder and I've never completed a master set for something before, and Pokemon Go is one of my favorite sets of all time because Pokemon Go is one of my favorite games of all time, and I love the set so much with all the boxes on a Prime deal. Yeah, that everything I've bought from Pokemon Go, I've bought from Amazon because they have them like marked down. Yeah, I buy them on when I go on Amazon. It's weird with how the deals work because I'll look on Amazon and you click on it, and sometimes when you go on it, it'll have the deal, but sometimes it won't. Like it just appears at random. I think they mainly do it when you first, like, if you haven't looked it up in a while, you look it up and go on Amazon, and it like, pops up like, oh, 15% off or something like that. And it gives you the deal to get you to buy it. Because there was times when I had the deal up and I click on it and then it goes away within like 3-4 minutes because I just have the tab open there. But then I close it out and then I go back like, and then I search it again, and when I search it, it doesn't show the deal, but then I go back like an hour or two later and it's there again. It's really weird with how it works, but you can find the Go stuff marked down. And we're getting good Bisharp spawns in Pawniard. I feel like I've barely said Pawniard. I'm just saying shiny Bisharp. Hopefully we find the shiny. Well, shiny Bisharp would probably be better, because then we don't have to worry about evolving it. Let's battle this one. Just to see the, I want to see how much damage Last Respects does. Okay, that was a crit. So I was gonna say, if we get a shiny, we might be able to just do one move, like hit a Play Rough, and then hit a Last Respect to get it to red. Like there, we hit him with the 2 Last Respects. One was a crit, but now let's do Play Rough. Alright, if we get a Bisharp, I don't think catching that's gonna be a difficulty. Let's hit him with Play Rough again. Yeah, look, that would be perfect. Oh, but he did use Iron Defense, and that was a physical attack. Nonetheless, let's run away. Gotta go heal Houndstone now. Thanks, Bisharp. But, let's try to find another Pawniard to test him out as well. Because that's the one thing I'm worried. We have the Master Ball, but I don't know if I want to use a Master Ball on a shiny Bisharp or Pawniard. Let's test out the, let's see what Last Respects does to Pawniard. We could probably hit it with 4 of those. Oh, it killed me! Well, it looks like we're not going to be hitting with 4 of those if they're using Night Slash on us. Yeah, look, Pawniard, you can celebrate that now. We're going to find the rare shiny version of your friend, and we're taking him. We're evolving him to Kingambit, and he's going to be the biggest, baddest Pokemon you've ever seen in this area. There we go. Bisharp, Bisharp, Bisharp. Where's the Pokemon Center? Where is the... How are these things... They must respawn those little star things. Look at all of them. Bisharp, 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 Bisharp. 4 Pawniard, Bisharp. Heracross. Alright, let's go to the Pokemon Center. Heal up Houndstone. And then the search continues on. Trying to find shiny Pawniard or Bisharp so we can get a shiny Kingambit. My first ever shiny hunt. I'm testing my mental and physical strength by doing this. Because I've seen all the other shiny hunters on YouTube and TikTok and Twitch. All that stuff. And I see them doing it. I'm like, man, that looks insane. I can't believe anyone would ever do that. Here we are doing it ourselves, though. To see how it works. Or see how good we do, I should say. Do I only have 5 Pokemon with me? I don't have 6? Well, if it comes down to it, we'll just throw Donde out there. And keep hucking Ultra Balls at it, because it's not taking out a level 100 Charizard. Oh my gosh! I saw the star next to the one right there, and I thought that was a shiny. Oh, I thought we had it for a second there. Oh my gosh! That was so close. The thing is, to imagine if we're like in a battle with one of them like this, and we see one in the background, a shiny one running around. That would be terrifying. Because you got to get out of that battle as soon as possible to then go get it. But I guarantee you, if we see something like that, what I run into? I'm not even... I freaked with you. You thought... Yeah, see, you thought it was as well. I thought the star popped up. I was like, oh my god, we got one. But as I was saying, like, we're probably going to be in a battle, see one just roaming around in the background, and then it's going to be, oh my god, I got to run to go get that. Can't get away or something like that. It's going to say we're going to be stuck there. Then he's going to walk out of frame. We're not going to be able to see him. Then we're not going to be able to find him, and he's going to be gone. Then we're going to be searching for another 4 hours to find him. Oh, this shiny hunting stuff's no joke. Running around, grinding through. Like, I'm fine. It's not that bad, because I'm streaming, so we're sitting here talking. If I was just sitting here in silence, running through this thing, I think I'd go insane. Nope, none there. Sharp. Again, Oranguru walking around is weird. I think in the anime, you'd see him walking around too. It was Teacher was the name of it. The Oranguru that had like the bar in the forest. But the thing is, he was behind the bar. So you didn't really see him walking around. You saw like his upper half of his body. Seeing him just walk around here in the game it throws me off. Because in all of the cards, he's sitting down. In Pokemon Go, he's sitting down. Like, look. What's his name's then sitting down there too, and that's weird. It's flipped. You look at Oranguru, he's walking around, used to seeing him sit down. Then I look at Ursaring. Every Ursaring card, he's standing up, roaring, being big and scary. And then all of a sudden here, he's just sitting down. Oh, look, now he wants to fight us. Look at the detail on Ursaring. That's crazy. Oh, he's level 52 or 61. We can get away. Look at that. Pawniard wants... He's trying to fight us right there. Sorry, Pawniard. I would fight you and catch you if you were shiny, but you're unfortunately not. So, we continue our hunt. I hope... Also, Sam, I hope the audio's okay. Because why... I have it... I turned it down a little bit. Hopefully it's fine. Because I'm not wearing a headset or anything like that to listen to the audio. I'm sick. I hate wearing a headset. It leaves the dent in my hair. And I ain't trying to get a dent in my head. Like you see all the other streamers. Like Tim, he's got the dent in his head. And then Nick Merckx shaved his head, and his dent was disgusting. I don't want to be like that. But also, too, I take the headset off after playing for a while, and then there's my hair's like indented in the middle there. So here we go. Oh, wait. Nope. None of them are shiny. None of those are shiny. I don't know if I explained this yet, though. I was debating over which shiny to get. I was deciding between Kingambit, Palafin, and Baxcalibur. Obviously, it'd be Frigibax, whatever the first evolution of Palafin is, and obviously here is either Pawniard or Bisharp. I ended up going with Bisharp, though, because it's the new Pokemon, and also, too, like I said, I thought it would be the easiest one, but I was originally was going to do Frigibax, because I wanted to get a shiny Baxcalibur, because Baxcalibur is probably my favorite Pokemon from this gen. But like I was saying earlier, I already grinded for a Frigibax. I looked for the Good Nature one. I'm like, I don't want to go do that same thing again. We'll do that eventually, but for the first shiny hunt, I want to do Pawniard. Because Kingambit is so cool. That's one thing I love that Pokemon did with this generation. They added these like extra evolutions to all these really cool two-stage evolution Pokemon. Like Annihilate, that thing, Gen 1 Pokemon as well, that thing's awesome. And Bisharp was a really cool Pokemon to begin with. Now we got Kingambit. I will admit, Kingambit's a little extreme. Like, the sword on his head's really cool, but the mustache, like, that could be a little smaller. Doesn't have to be as big as it is. Like, look, Bisharp is a perfect Pokemon. I wouldn't change his design at all. Kingambit, I kind of wish the mustache was a little smaller. And also, too, he's always sitting down. Does Kingambit ever stand up? I think the thing he's sitting on, though, is like attached to his head. It's a weird Pokemon, but it's cool. I like it. And apparently he's really good in battling because he's kind of like Houndstone, if I'm not mistaken, one of his abilities. I don't know if his normal ability or secret ability. Like Houndstone's just his normal ability. You have it to where it's called Last Res... I clicked the wrong thing again. Let me see real quick. Is it the move or the ability? The move is, no, the ability Sand Rush, but Last Respects is the move. I can't look at the summary of the move, but I'm pretty sure the move, or rearrange, there we go. The user attacks to avenge its allies. The more defeated allies are on the user's party, the greater the move's power. I think it goes up by maybe 50 every time for every fainted Pokemon you have. So what I do is, when I was playing the game, I had the Pokemon didn't have the ability Sand Rush. I had Glimora, and I threw up Sandstorm just before Glimora died. And then Houndstone came in, Choice Scarf Houndstone, with Last Respects, or Last Resorts, whatever the move was just called. And I used that move when all of my guys are dead. So it's doing like 50 times 5, 250 damage. Oh no, it's an addition. Wait, hang on. It's 50 base power times 5. No, 300 damage. Stab. And I have Choice Scarf with Sandstorm or Veil Rush, whatever it was called. So I'm moved. No one's outspeeding me, and nothing surviving a hit. It's just ultimate Pokemon. But apparently, Kingambit has a similar move, I believe, or ability that acts in the same manner, where the more Pokemon you have defeated, the more damage it does. So close to... Oh, there's a person right there. Am I running in... Why am I moving in slow motion? Have I been moving this slow the whole time? Look at this. I'm in, like, slow motion. Our guy's gonna fall over. Alright, we gotta make another sandwich. I like how there's the Rotom phones as well. It's like Apple and Android. Where do you want me to go then? Yeah, you can spin around like that. There we go. Bring everyone out. This Switch, I just bought this Switch today. Why is this? Oh, there we go. I'm moving normal speed now. Make a sandwich. There we go. Potato salad sandwich. Encounter steel. There we go. Start prepping. A is this? No, A and B are different as well. They for real switched A, B, X, and Y. I wonder if that's like a legal thing. Like whoever made it first, the controllers. They had like the patent for having it that way, and that's why Xbox it's flipped, and maybe PlayStation is shapes, because PlayStation's X, triangle, circle, square. Fell over again. But Xbox is X, Y, A, B, and Nintendo's X, Y, A, B. I think DS was the same as well. One thing that's weird on here, the D-pad isn't a pad. It's the 4 buttons, just like the other buttons. Threw me off for a second when I first got this thing. But making the next... This is only like the 3rd or 4th sandwich we've made, I think. Hopefully it's going to be the key to get the shiny. We're 2.5 hours, so we're officially about 2 hours into the shiny hunt. Haven't found anything as of yet. Shout out to all the other people. Premier Dragonite box for 29 bucks. When I buy Pokemon in person now. I buy it at Barnes & Noble because I'm like a member there, so I get a discount. I think it's 5% off. It might be 10% off in-store purchases, and the Pokemon cards count. So I get the stuff I always buy the stuff there. And I bought the Dragonite box there, but they had it at like 50 bucks or something like that. I remember because then I looked on Amazon afterwards, And I think it was like 45, maybe 40 on Amazon. Or it might have been... No, wait, it wasn't that cheap then. That's a 20... Well, think. So it's $5 a pack. 5 times 9, 45. So you're getting it at 29. You're getting that for $16 less. Even more. Probably like $20 less because in those special products like that, because it has the Premier Ball, it has... Ooh, does that have extra stuff? I can't remember. But it has the Premier Ball, so because of that, they up the price even more. It might be an extra $5. So yeah, it's like $21 off, like normal MSRP. Or retail. I don't know why I said MSRP there. I think, you know, I was looking at the Switches earlier, and I was looking on Target. I was going to click buy now and have it ready for you. But it said it was a 2-hour wait. I'm like, I want to go get this thing right now. And it was showing the different prices. It showed regular MSRP, online price, in-person price, all that different stuff, like Target member, red price, and that kind of stuff as well. That's why I said MSRP. I always say retail. Retail price. Imagine we just saw a shiny Shinx right there. That would have been crazy. I was seeing people doing shiny races, all this stuff. I don't get how people... Maybe if you had the Spicy Herb Mystica, maybe. I don't like... Shiny hunting in the other games, I would have gone insane after 30 minutes. Running in the grass, out of the grass, in the grass, out of the grass. Because every encounter, it could be random. You don't even know what's... It's hard enough to just get the Pokemon you want. Like, imagine you were trying to shiny hunt Bagon in an older Pokemon game. Bagon's a rare Pokemon to spawn to begin with. Because he's a pseudo-legendary. Then you're trying to find a shiny version of him? Good luck. Or, like, there's the shiny hunting for the people that do it for legendaries, where they do the... They reset the game, like, they save it just before they walk up. Or just before they encounter it. And then they reset. Like, imagine Black and White. Because I think in Black and White, I could be wrong about this, but I think... You encounter the Pokemon during, like, the story. So you have to save, go through the story stuff, encounter it, no shiny, reset, restart, go through the save, go through the story, encounter it. It's like a whole process. I don't think I'd ever be able to do something like that either. Although, a Pokemon I would make an exception for would probably be Lugia. Lugia is my favorite legendary ever, and its shiny has eluded me for so long. Sam, you have a shiny Lugia. I think Patrick does as well. I think everyone but me has one. Even LJ might have one. I don't have a shiny Lugia. Yeah, you have one? I have a Shadow Lugia that's 3-star that I powered up to level 40, which I think is cool because I just posted the video on yesterday, that Shadow Lugia is one of my favorite. I think that's like one of the coolest Pokemon there's ever been. It's not like a real official Pokemon because it was just in that game, like Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, I believe. And they only made like a jumbo card of it, but I love Shadow Lugia. Yeah, 14, 15, 14, that would be a cool Shundo. Lugia or Rayquaza. Rayquaza is so cool because he's like black and red. He looks just amazing. Yeah, this Go Fest is going to be Mega Rayquaza in the raids. I'm grinding. I've been saving coins already. I've had to spend some coins to buy Pokemon storage to upgrade it. Yeah, I want to grind those for sure. It sucks where Go Fest is, though. That's cool how all the Pokemon are standing on the rock there. It sucks that Go Fest is, it's in the end of August. And I get why they're doing it. It's because all the other Go Fests were during the middle of summer. But this year they're doing it where all, like, the pay in-person events are, during the summer. And then they have the normal global one at the end of summer. Like, last year, I thought was perfect. Beginning of June, kick off summer with that. Then we had the Pokemon Go event afterwards. Like, last summer was probably one of the best summers, I think, for Pokemon Go. Besides, like, obviously the first summer it came out. But then, the Go Fest before the first global one? Or how many global ones have there been? 3 or 2? I feel like it's only been 2. Last one and the one before. Because the one before was the beginning of August. Because I remember it was right before school started. But for this one, for me, it's the first weekend of the school year. Yeah, for you, it's the first weekend after the school year starts as well. Yeah, I'm the same way. I find out, I thought I'd go back on the 19th. Turns out I don't go back till the 21st. I emailed the lady in charge of the student teaching stuff as well. Because they moved, like, the student teaching orientation date. And the date when they moved it back to would have been after my student teaching actually started. And I emailed her, I'm like, is student teaching moving as well? She's like, yours is supposed to be the 21st. Is it still that? I'm like, wait, it's supposed to be 21st? I thought it was supposed to be the 19th. Then I look, the 19th is like a Thursday or something like that. School doesn't start on a Thursday, so mine's on a Monday. Excuse me, I keep burping. That's also why I don't drink soda too much. I always burp a bunch from it. There's been 3 Go Fests with the global one. The first one was Shadow Mewtwo. Last summer was Shiny Axew. Was Shaman last summer, or was that the one before? So that would have been the second global one. I don't remember. It was either... Shaman's kind of such a lame Pokemon, too. Again, Gen 4. Just like, I mean, like, Gen 3 is the best across all platforms. Or all in all fields. You have the best starter trio. The only one you can argue is Kanto, but that's just because that's the OG one. I could maybe argue, I could see Kanto, people saying that, but that's just because of nostalgia. If they all came out at the same time, we would all like Gen 3 the best. What are the mini card binders called? Like for small cards, or like the smaller binders? I have the one I use is the Vault X 4-card binder, 4-page binder. That's the one I'm completing the master set for Pokemon Go in. When I see blue, I'm gonna go crazy. This is taking so long. I genuinely thought doing this, I'd find one early, kill it, and then have to go back to it. You buy one right now? I have the big one as well. Not the 4-page... I think mine's 3x3 for my big one. So it's 9-page binder. There's also a 4x3. I think. So it'd be 12 card? I'm trying to think what... Is it 4, 4, 4? Or... like across or down? I don't remember. But yeah, they're really nice because they're like, the cards go in it really nicely. It zips up. And I like how the pages just feel. It's the little things. Why is he running like that? You see that Bisharp, how he's kicking his legs up like that? Look at his form. Looks like Rudiger when he was running in the World Cup out to like that corner. 2x2. Yeah, that's the one that was the first one I got. We all have those. I have, like I said, that's the master set one. Because I transferred all my good cards into the bigger one. But I'm like, I have this one here. What should I use it for? And I was going through my stuff. I'm like, I have a lot of the Pokemon Go cards. The only, like, big ones I need you have all of them, Sam. I need the Alt-Art Mewtwo, which is only, like, $20 right now. I might just buy it. The Alt-Art Mewtwo. I need the Rainbow Rare for, like, the leaders. I need the V-Star Mewtwo. I need the Rainbow Rare V-Star Mewtwo. And then, like, Meltan. It's only, like, the special cards I need. I have all the normal cards. And then I just need Radiant, Blastoise. That's the only Radiant I don't have. Oh, there's a Rainbow Rare Dragonite? I have the normal Dragonites. I need the Rainbow Rares, though. Ah. Didn't mean to run into that. There you go, got away safely. Alright, so here we go. Imagine if there was like another Pokemon we saw that was a shiny and I just missed it. I'm really trying to remember if the shiny stars pop up when you first see the shiny Pokemon. I think they might. Because I've only seen the one, and it was that low kicks. Oh my god, is the sandwich up already? No way. Normally with those Luxrays were Bisharps. They're running too fast? I don't see anything. Luxray. When did I just make that last? Okay, there's the Bisharps. Do I have to make another one? I feel like I just made one. Oranguru, Bisharp, Bisharp. Oh, wait. Oh. I saw that one for a second. I thought it might have been shiny. Poniards. I'm not ending this stream until we find that shiny one. And then get him to a Kingambit. Sharp, Sharp. I want this shiny Kingambit. I think I have a good name for him as well. Sharp, Sharp. Okay, here we go. Yeah, the Bisharps are still spawning. No, no. What are the shiny odds in this game? Let me look that up. 4x4? That is huge. Oh my god. Scarlet and Violet shiny odds. 1 in 4,096. Oh, but that's without... Oh, wait, no. One in 4,096. And the thing is, too, for me, with odds and Pokemon, they are not in my favor. Like, I'll do... Like, Sam, you're with us. Like, when we did the Kyogre raids during GoFest. It was us 3 and you 2. So we had 5 people total. All doing all of the raids. We did... Like, going through 5... We had at least 5 raids in a row within the span of an hour. And that's 5 times 5 people. That's 25 encounters. No hundreds, no shinies at all. And it's supposed to be 1 in 20, I think. I ended up getting 1 during Hoenn Tour. When I was walking over, catching up with you guys. I ended up getting a shiny Kyogre. I think the IVs are bad. And also I have I got some shiny Rayquazas from the nighttime thing. I'm so mad we didn't know the first night there was the shiny Rayquazas as well. I would have gone out and done that. We only went out the one night. We should have gone out both nights. But it's fine because we get the chance to redeem ourselves this GoFest. I want a Shundo Rayquaza is the holy grail of Pokemon, I think, in Pokemon Go. Especially with the Mega coming out. Like, its Mega is going to be so good. There are more stops by you. Yeah, I was thinking, because... I'm trying... I was... Because we were thinking of trying to go to Naperville one day, because the, that's where, the Trainer Tips guy, you can just look him up on YouTube. I think his name's just the Trainer Club. No, not Trainer Tips, Trainer Club guy. He's gonna be in Naperville, which isn't far from us, on day 1. Yeah, that is the thing. By us, there's a lot. It's easier to get around. And I mean, I think we should do it based on what's going to be harder. Or how hard Rayquaza is going to be. Because Shiny, or Mega Latios and Latias were really hard. Because Primal and Kyogre and Groudon, I get, like, we had big groups for those. But it wasn't... I'm trying to remember. Were they crazy groups? We did have significantly big groups. But, like, I think we could have beat it with just, like, 5 people. We were good enough. But I remember Latios and Latias, no way you were beating that with less than 7 people. It was way too hard. And the thing is, those are technically Megas, and the other ones are Primal. Rayquaza is technically a Mega. So I think it's going to be pretty hard. Because over here, you got the groups of people that go around. Like, we were following those group of, like... There was, like, those 4 guys that were all, like, level 48, 49, 50. And we were doing all the raids with them for the Primal raids. That's why those were so easy. Let's see, Bisharp. God. When I see this Bisharp, it might be the happiest. Whenever I see the shiny Bisharp or Pawniard, it might be the happiest I've ever been playing a Pokemon game. And shout out to the shiny hunters that do this, like, every day. Or, like, every week for content. Hey, maybe I become one of those. Oh, you know what? Hang on. Let me check something real quick. Let me see how this is doing. Well, that doesn't make sense. Alright. Keep grinding. There's a Bisharp to the left and to the right. Bisharp's so cool. There is a card of shiny Bisharp. It was in what I think is the most underappreciated set of all time, Steam Siege. Everyone hates Steam Siege. And the reason why everyone hates it is because all the content creators hated it. I think because the pull rates were relatively bad in that set, if I'm being honest. But you look at the cards that were in the set, there were some really cool cards in that set. I mean, to be fair, it had the dual typing cards, which were a little weird. Like, you had the Mega Steelix and Gardevoir. Both were dual types. Like, the Steelix was ground, steel. Gardevoir was fairy, psychic. But what made those cards good was the Pokemon were shiny. Like the Mega Steelix card, it's a gold Steelix on the card. Mega Gardevoir card, it's a blue Gardevoir on the card. Blue and black. Because, like, the dress part is black, but the head part's blue. And then also, too, they had other dual-type cards in this set that were shiny as well. There was a gold, or a shiny Azumarill. I said gold because shiny Azumarill is gold. There was a shiny Azumarill that was a water fairy type. Then there was a shiny Volcarona that was a bug fire type. And then there was a shiny Bisharp that was a steel dark type. The spot they went wrong with the card, I felt, though, is how they split up the typing for the card. Like I was talking about earlier, I really want to get the normal EX Charizard from Obsidian Flames because I like how much the normal dark type Pokemon card, the artwork of the dark typing is going to take up the card. On these ones from Steam Siege, it was an angle. It was like split diagonally, and I don't think it was a perfect 50-50 split. It was a diagonal line down the middle that split it. And like the top, like Bisharp, for instance, the top half was like black and the bottom half was like gray for the steel. And it just, like, having it, like, the diagonal split like that, it just looked weird. And then the types as well up at the top, they're, like, side by side, but I think, like, one covered up the other a slight bit. It wasn't, like, directly side by side. It was just a little weird how they did it. They could have done it more like the Delta Species stuff, where it was, like, an ability on the Pokemon, to where it could be both types for the TCG or something like that. Because that's all it's there for the TCG. Oh my god, we got one! Oh my god! Shiny Bisharp! We finally found one! Oh my god! Oh my god, we got one! I knew it was gonna be a Sharp too. I knew it wasn't gonna be a Pawniard. I knew it was gonna be a Bisharp. Let's go! We finally got one after almost 3 hours of looking. Oh my god, now we gotta... My heart is racing right now. Oh my god! Oh my gosh, we found one! It's gonna kill Houndstone. Should I hit? I'm gonna hit it with Play Rough. This shouldn't kill it. Oh my god, I want to hit it with one more Stay Alive, and I want to hit it with I want to hit it with one more Last Respects, because even if this crits, it won't kill it. Oh my gosh, I'm throwing Pokeballs. We're throwing Pokeballs. Let's go! Oh my gosh. Where is Ultra Ball? Use this item. Oh, my heart is racing right now. My first ever... Oh my gosh. Shiny hunt. We found one. Oh, if he keeps spamming Iron Defense, I might try to hit it with one more move if we don't catch it. After a while. Yeah, I've got to be careful with what I'm clicking here. Ultra Ball. Here we go. Used an Ultra Ball. Oh my gosh. This is insane. One. God, broke out again after one ball. Good thing we bought a ton of Pokeballs. Oh my. This took so long to find. And the thing is, too, most of the people I watch, they're doing Legends Arceus. They catch the Pokemon so easily. Like, it's not even a question of them catching it once they finally find it. For me, catching it's the hardest part. He's not even rolling! We have the Master Ball. We do... Oh. Houndstone's dead. Houndstone's dead. Houndstone's dead. Okay. We do have the Master Ball. Choose next Pokemon. Can't run away. Let's swap in Donde, because Donde is not... Look at Low Kicks back there. He's like, let's go, Bisharp. Look, Phalanx doesn't want me to catch him either. They're trying to bring us down. Let's hit it with the Ultra Ball. Use the Ultra Ball. Maybe with Donde being out here, he's a level 100. He's going to intimidate him more, so it's going to be easier to catch. Oh my god! Oh my god! Let's go! We got him! Let's go! Oh my gosh! Finally, after 3 hours, we finally got him! Shiny Bisharp! Oh my gosh! Let's go! Shiny Bisharp, we finally got him! I have a nickname I do want to give him. Since he's a dark type and he's got a sword, we gotta name him Yami. Like Yami from Black Clover. Or just because Yami, I think, means dark in Japanese. Let's go! We got him! Look, I don't even have a bit... Do I have a King... Oh no, that's just there because I've seen one before. Hang on, how do I save? Save your adventure so far. Yes. Now saving your adventure. Don't. Let's go! We got him! Oh, he doesn't pop up shiny over there? Oh, I kind of wish he did. Change position. Right there. Let's go. Look at how cool he looks. Oh my gosh, we finally got him. Yeah, now I gotta go beat the leader Bisharps. No, Bisharp, come back. You can't lose your first fight. Yeah, come back to me. Come back to me. Oh my gosh. We can't have him lose in his first ever fight. Got away safely. Okay, now we gotta go. I'm gonna fly. How do I fly? Fly here. What are you saying? Check if he has a what? Has an... I don't even know what that is. North Province Area 2. Technically has a... Itar... I have the chat gets cut off because of where I have this OBS stuff. Champion Sim! Look, they call me champion because I'm the king of Paldea here. Oh my gosh. That didn't take that long even. We didn't need to use the Herba Mysticas. Let's go. It was all worth it. All the struggle. This was a journey getting to this point. Oh my gosh. Look at the guy on the right. He's happy for us too. He's smiling. Bisharp and he doesn't call him Yami. That's his name. Now we have to use him in sorry, gotta get the gender right, in the battles, but it's not gonna beat any of the other ones because of the level. So let's give it 55. Let's give it more XP. Okay, 58. We might be able to beat him now. Ooh, Iron Head. Let's see. I don't even know what the good moveset to put on him is. Slash, Night Slash, Iron Defense, Retaliate. I'm not going to be needing Iron Defense. This is an all-out attacker. Okay, now we got to go... See, the stream is not over yet. Now, we got to go find the big Bisharps, like this one right here, and beat these guys. I think you have to beat 3 of them in order to... Oh, you know what? We should just lead with... Oh, no, Donde will kill him. Oh, what's this Terra type? You know what? I'm going to swap for... this. Let's try to... So I'm going to try to hit him with one of these moves and then finish him, because none of the moves are going to be effective. Check if it's holding a Kowtow Cleave. I'll look after. Stop. I think Stomping Tantrum is 75 Earthquakes, a Hunge. So we'll do Stomping Tantrum. Oh, kills him. Crap. Now, we found the shiny. Now we have to be able to beat just the normal ones. Alright, how should I go about beating these guys? Let's see. Scovillian, maybe? Let's try him. No, Poniard, leave me alone. Leave me alone! No. Don't want to fight you, Bisharp. Does it count if I just throw him out, or do I have to go in the battle? Here's one. Hey, Bisharp. Imagine we see another shiny as we're going to fight these ones now. I knew it was going to be a Bisharp. All day I was saying, because I was... Oh, let's go! All day I was saying, because I was telling you guys earlier, which one should I end up going to do? Should I go do, Frigaback? Should I do Palafin? Or should I do Bisharp? And I was like, kept correcting myself. I mean, Poniard. But no, because I knew it was going to be a Bisharp. Didn't even need to go find the Poniard. Now we got Yami out here balling. Look at the shiny glow. The thing is, too, it didn't have the pop-up stars I noticed when we saw it. Which I kind of wish it did. Alright, there, that's one of them. Look at this. We're going to get a Kingambit. Let's go! Now we need to go find another Group 1. Let's see. Where could he be? I feel like I've just been rejuvenated from doing that. Got a full, not like the strongest second wind you could possibly imagine. Feels like I just started the stream now. This is where it begins right now. I get off him, because I gotta dodge through the Poniards. Look, the Poniards are protecting him good. Come here, Bisharp! There we go. I think it's just 3 of these. Oh, I didn't check for the item. Oh no, Iron Defense doesn't matter for Flamethrower, because Flamethrower is a special move. Or special attack, I should say, and Iron Defense does physical defense. Oh, see, we got it the one so low. I think that might be an issue, accidentally taking him out. I saw that Shinkster, I thought that was Azelf for a second. We were talking about seeing Azelfs in the wild in Pokemon Go. I thought I just saw one in the wild in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So that might be the strategy once we find the shinies and get them low. Throw Donde out there to scare them. How is he using retaliate? I didn't attack him yet. What's he retaliating for? What I did to his friends? Crap, that killed him too. What do I need to do to not kill these guys? Let's lead Houndstone then. For this one up here. Change position. Hello, Bisharp. Now we gotta beat the second one. Battle. Play Rough was the move I was using that... Yeah, there we go. That'll be perfect. I'll hit him with 2 Play Roughs. Oh my gosh. Just under 3 hours. Actually, because like I said, we started 20 minutes late. It's about 2.5 hours we managed to get one. Fine. Oh my gosh! He does... I forgot about that. That's a really good ability. I wonder if mine has that. Because that reverses whatever stat changes you get. So for instance, if you go against a Pokemon that has Intimidate, Intimidate normally lowers your attack. It boosts Bisharp's because he has Defiant. I think that's what... Isn't that like one of the best competitive abilities in the game? Alright, now we'll switch to the other one. Switch to the shiny Bisharp. Inner Focus. Oh, it has that's a good ability as well. Prevents it from flinching or affected by Intimidate. I think I might do the ability changer though. I think I'd rather have Defiant. Look at that. Shiny Bisharp. We found it. Let's go. Can't believe it. Yami's Night Slash. Did absolutely nothing. But good thing that's a Bisharp too, so it's going to do nothing to me as well. Now we have to... Let's try it. Let's just throw different moves at it. Iron Head. The thing is too, the Steel Terra type is the coolest one. Why did that one's Night Slash do so much more? The hat for the Terra type for Steel. It's like the axe. That's 2. Jeez, Poniard, leave me alone. I keep clicking Y for the menu. Oh my gosh, all these Poniards are attacking me now. Let's heal them up real quick. Wrong Pokemon. We want it for the Sharp. So what am I looking for? Holding a... If it's holding some item? No, it doesn't have an item. Now we have to find another leader Bisharp. I knew it was I know I've said this so many times already. I knew it was going to be a Bisharp. I knew it. The first ever shiny hunt was successful. Hey, you never know. I might become the next big shiny hunter. Honestly, I doubt that. I don't know if I'll be sitting here grinding through something like that. Look at a Rangaroo run! I didn't know a Rangaroo could run like that. I think the sandwich ran out too, so it might take me a second to find one. I feel like there was always them up here in front of the Team Yell base. Nope. Cricketute. Every time I go down this hill, it lags. Just got the 2x2 case in the Dragonite Pokemon Go box. Hell yeah, the Pokemon Go Dragonite box is cool. The Premier Ball stuff is awesome. I hope you get good stuff out of it too. Because when I opened mine, I made a video of it. Mine was butt cheeks. But that was the only Go thing I ever did that was bad. Pokemon Go, my pulls were really good for the most part. Those Executor boxes, I was getting such good stuff out of it. Like, we opened one and got 2 Radiant Venusaurs out of 1 Alolan Executor box. Excuse me. I'm not burping on the hiccups. can't pass it up. Yeah, I mean, well, actually, I can't buy him. I just bought this Switch today. Gotta hold off. And I've been saving my money for Obsidian Flames. I've been holding back from opening or buying Pokemon stuff because I want to get a bunch of Obsidian Flames. Alright, play rough again. Oh, he dodged it. Iron Defense. So I think it'll evolve after this one. Battle, play rough. And I'm gonna hit it with Last Resort. Whatever it's called. Last Respects. How do I get some Last Resort? Hit it with 2 of these. It doesn't make a difference, really. The sharp, or it doesn't affect Houndstone, so we'll actually keep doing this because I'll be eating, or not even eating the hits, I'll even be taking the hits. Do one more, then we'll bring in Yami to finish it up. Look at the Pawniards are in the back cheering them on. Imagine we're sitting here battling the last one, about to evolve our Bisharp to Kingambit, and the Pawniards in the back cheering them on. One of them just runs up and is shiny. That would be crazy. That would be really crazy. So swap in Yami real quick. Let's go. I was like, I'm not ending this stream till we get the shiny. This wasn't even like a 3-hour stream. That's not even that long. A long stream, I was thinking, be like 5 hours plus. We have to do Night Siege. There we go. Not very effective. Oh my gosh. Hey! Well, hey, Itachi99, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. You're tuning in at the end of the stream because I said I'm not ending the stream until we get the shiny Kingambit. We found the shiny Bisharp, and now we just beat what should be the last one? Why isn't he evolving? No, Houndstone, get back here. Why didn't he evolve? Why didn't he evolve? How to evolve Kingambit. Only to be holding an item? Oh. A leader's crest. Oh my, this is hard! You have to hold a leader's crest and beat 3 with a leader's crest. How do I get the leader's crest then? Thanks to everyone watching the stream. You get it from Leader Bisharps. Do I have to catch one or just, is it like something I pick up after I beat him? I have to catch, I'll just go catch one then. That's fine. Let's throw down another picnic. Yeah, I'm just gonna catch it. I'm good. Thanks, LJ. We're good. Can't be riding a Pokemon to make a sandwich. You know why, Itachi99, it suggested the stream to you? Because YouTube knew we got the shiny. Where's their picnic? Oh my gosh. Look at the shiny Bisharp running around. He came right up to us. He was cutting me up with his blades. Look at Koraidon. He's like a dog when you... Jesus, Koraidon. Look, everyone's so excited. The Pokemon even know how excited we are. Like, let's go. Shiny Bisharp's here. Let's see. Potato salad sandwich. Look, we're pros at making this sandwich now. Look how quick we're going to make this thing. Yeah, exactly. YouTube saw the chat going crazy. They're like, oh, my voice almost just cut out there. Like, YouTube saw the chat going crazy. They're like, that Pokeplayer, he got that shiny Bisharp, didn't he? Yeah, he did. Let's see. Cucumber. Look, we're pro. That was flying through that sandwich. Look, I'm going to get the bread placed perfectly this time. That fell off again. Well, close enough. It still does the job. Oh, look how they do it in the in the picture. I should try to make it like that. I was always putting the potato salad in the middle. Look at the olive oil and the condiments. What's that stuff in the background? Like, that jar right there? Imagine that's like pickled onions. Ugh! I hate pickled onions. Yeah, I get, you don't have to keep showing my sandwich. I know, I messed it up. It's bad. Look at Bisharp. Does Bisharp like it? Oh, Bisharp! Oh, he was coughing it up. Never mind. Here we go. Encounter power steel. So streaming is far from being over yet. All done, yes sir. Now I might wanna. There's one right there. Let's just go get that one. Hey, Bisharp! Let's go! Okay, now we have to. So we have to catch him to get that item. I didn't know that item. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. I feel like the first one does like a significant amount of damage. And then the second one, like, oh wait, no, that did a lot too. Oh, sweet, so we'll be able to catch him easily. In the video from yesterday, I was happy with how it was doing. The custom card. I think it's really cool. The Shadow Lugia card. Because I got the card, I'm like, I should make a video about this. Because I didn't know if, like, I was thinking, I'm like, it's a fake card. I mean, it's a custom card, but they're like, custom cards are fake. Oh, I caught it. Imagine if I got, like, that critical catch thing on the shiny one. That would have been crazy. But the suspense with actually trying to catch him is what made it worthwhile. So now... No. Add to party. Let's put Slitherwing back. Now, oh, Poniard, can you please back off? I get it. You're big and tough. I'm scanning the background looking for more, because if we see another one, this might be... if we get another shiny... Oh, he does have it. Leader's Crest. Give item to hold. Where would it be? Down here, I think. Can I pass it? Where's this? Is this stuff in alphabetical order? No, it's not. Leader's Crest, there it is. There we go. Bisharp has the Leader's Crest. I'll get back to what I was saying though. If I see another shiny Poniard or Bisharp as we're trying to do this challenge at the end here, I might become a shiny hunter. Because that would be insane. We got it in less than 3 hours, and then we get another one after we, like, as we were going to evolve the Pokemon. Sup with it, Bisharp. Let's go. Time to rumble. Battle, Bisharp, play rough. Let's go. That did a lot of damage too. I feel like they're doing way more damage now. Is this a tree right in front of Houndstone that's like in the way? You see that? Look, I love how you see all the little Bisharps in the back, like they stick their arms up like they're cheering them on. Heracross was getting pumped up in the back there too. Now, Pokemon. Shiny Bisharp, swap in. There are gonna be 3 of these guys. Go, Yami! The shiny Bisharp, soon to be Kingambit. There we go. Night Slash. Fortnite downloaded. Like I said, all the games have been downloading throughout the stream. Because I literally bought this Switch this morning just to do this. So there's one. The thing is, too, it was just one of the normal Bisharps that were running around. I thought it was going to be one of the leaders that I found as the shiny. But it wasn't. It was a normal one. Oh, Okay, here we go. No, I hit the Poniard! Poniard, don't mean to be rude. I don't want to battle you at all. I want to battle. He's gone. Well, great. Now we gotta go find another one. But there was always them over here, I think. Oh no, there was Bisharps down by the Pokemon Center. And of course there's none now. There's one. So if I hit a... God, I hit a Poniard! Oh no, I hit the Bisharp. Let's go! Battle, play rough. Here we go. Houndstone use play rough. There we go. Dude, good thing we got this. My stomach's rumbling. I was gonna have to get a snack soon. Don't need a snack now though, because we got it. Oh, Houndstone almost died there. Go to Pokemon. Bring out Big Bad Yami. Come back, Houndstone. You did great. Thank you, Houndstone, for weakening the shiny Bisharp for us to catch it. And thank you to Donde for scaring it enough to stay in the Ultra Ball. Iron Defense. An Ultra Ball is such a cool ball, too. Glad we caught it in that. Battle. Night Slash. Night Slash. There we go. Took down Bisharp. Now there's one more we have to beat, and it should evolve. Let me heal up Houndstone first, because Houndstone's the key to this right now. There we go. Now we have to off to find the last one. Where is it? Where is it? There is one. Bisharp, I challenge you. And after beating this one with our Bisharp, we should have a shiny Kingambit. I said I wasn't ending the stream until we got this Pokemon. We started off, we were going through, we were looking around, we were running around, trying to figure out how to simply start. We were looking for the sandwiches. We couldn't figure out how to make the right sandwich. Now I was like, you know what? Let's just go buy a sandwich that'll give us what we need. Crap, I did Fire Fang. I did the wrong move. I'm doing I'm cutting the whole promo there to... Yeah, Houndstone, yeah, I knew you could do it. Great. I'm cutting the whole promo talking about it, and I clicked the wrong move. I guess I'll just wait next time to, until we beat him. Now, of course, we don't find one. There's one. He's with an Amoonguss, though. There we go, got Bisharp. Look at that! Do you see that movement right there? I'm cracked on the sticks, getting over there to get the Bisharp. Alright, 2 play roughs, perfect. That's all we have left. Bisharp use Slash. Doesn't affect Houndstone, because he's a ghost type. Hit him with our last play rough. There we go. Bisharp used Night Slash. Finished off Houndstone. It's okay, Houndstone. You won't go down. Your courage will be remembered there. We'll say that. Because now we have Yami. Our shiny Bisharp that we spent a little under 3 hours trying to catch. I knew we weren't going to find a shiny Poniard. I knew we were going to find a shiny Bisharp and evolve it. And look at that. We get a critical hit for the final hit to evolve him to a shiny Kingambit. I said I wasn't ending this. Did I do something wrong? How many do you have to beat? What do I have to do now? Look, that's twice now. I'm cutting the whole promo and it doesn't go. Groups upon your signing Bisharp. Okay, how we're going to leave a customer who really need to catch Bisharp or use a move like theft to get it. And once you have a head, Bisharp is in the party holding the item. You should see it evolve. In your party home. What level? Let's look. What level does Bisharp evolve into Kingambit? It says at 52. How to evolve Bisharp into Kingambit in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Let's see. I hope you guys can't hear my phone buzzing there. Apologize for picking up on the mic. Catch a specific Bisharp in order to evolve. If you don't have a Ponyard, you can catch one of those. No, I don't need to rare candy it, because I have, it's already high enough level. Oh, you have, no, I get you. Yeah. I have to rare candy to level it up, then it evolves from me leveling it up. Okay, I got you. There we go. Now, finally, our shiny Bisharp is about to evolve into Kingambit. After 3 hours of searching for a shiny Ponyard or Bisharp, we finally came across a lone shiny Bisharp roaming around in the forest. And I'm being honest, it probably took only about 2.5 hours because we spent the first 30 minutes of the stream trying to figure out how to make the sandwich because we were looking all around for the sandwich to buy to make the right one to boost the steel encounters. Then we finally found a recipe, but we couldn't use the recipe because we thought we needed bread. So then I'm running around all of Paldea looking for bread. Turns out you have an unlimited supply of bread, so I didn't even need to buy some to begin with. But then after we did that and figured out how to make the sandwiches, we went out searching for a shiny Bisharp or Ponyard. And I will note, I kept saying Bisharp because I didn't feel like we were going to find a shiny Ponyard. I thought for sure we were going to end up seeing a leader Bisharp as a shiny one. Turns out we saw a lone wolf. How we want him. We don't want the Bisharp standing around all the Ponyard protecting it. We want the big bad lone wolf. And that is what we found. That's why we got Yami here. This shiny Bisharp evolving into Kingambit. One of the coolest Pokemon added into this game. And there it is. Look how awesome it looks. Oh my gosh, congratulations. Your Yami evolved into Kingambit. Look how awesome this thing looks. Kingambit. Big Blade Pokemon. Dark Steel type. Only a Bisharp that stands above all others in its vast army can evolve into Kingambit. 6'7", 264.6. This thing is an absolute unit and will become one of the strongest Pokemon I have. Yeah, I want to learn the move Cow-Toe Cleave? How good's this move? Forget a move. 10 out of 10. 85. The user slashes at the target after cow-toeing to make the target let its down. Its guard attack never misses. Let's get rid of Retaliate just to start. I didn't see what the nature was of it. I should check that. But, what's the nature? How do I look at my Pokemon? Yami, check summary. Dark Steel, minus special attack plus special defense. Good, he's a physical attacker, so that's not a bad nature. I might switch it, though, to Adamant, whatever boosts special, or boosts attack and lowers special attack. But let's go boxes. Let's get rid of the other Bisharp. One thing I kind of wish, though, I wish it showed over here that it was shiny, too. Like, in the boxes and stuff. Because it did that for the old games, right? When you were in the PC, it showed that it was shiny. There are 3 biggest, baddest, strongest Pokemon. Donde, Yami, and Baxcalibur. Who's beating that trio right there? Oh my gosh. There's one place we have to go to end this stream. Oh, look, I didn't even mean to throw him out there. Whoa! Why is he moving around like that? Oh my god, this guy's a buffoon. He has his mouth hanging open and runs around like that? What's he doing? Look at Kingambit, though. Oh my gosh, he looks so cool. Couldn't get away? Oh, this guy wants all the smoke. He wants to take on the mighty shiny Kingambit. This Bisharp's like, no, 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 you're not leaving this area until you prove your worth. You know what? We're terastallizing and using the cow toe cleave move that he got. I think, what type do you think he's going to be? Steel or dark? Ooh, steel, I think that is. Yeah, steel. See, he's got the axe on the head. It looks so cool. Look at this guy. He's got the axe on top of the sword, on top of the swords for the mustache on his head. It looks awesome. Now let's hit him with this. The cow toe cleave. It did nothing. I'm wrong. It did absolutely nothing. Got away safely. Look at that Bisharp just... Ah! He just punched me in the face. Open the map. Go up. Paldea's highest peak. Yes, we're flying to this spot. Oh. Here we are. No! Oh my... No! Come back! I'm not gonna lie, he runs around like a buffoon. There we go! That's what I want to see. We did it. After about 2.5 hours, we finally caught a shiny Bisharp, and then we evolved him into Kingambit. Thank you all so very much for watching the stream. This is my first time I've ever done like a... Why is he running around like that? What is he doing? This is the first time I've ever done any shiny hunt. This is the first time I've ever streamed on this channel. This is the first time I've ever shown my face on this channel. This was so much fun. I definitely want to try to do this again. Next Sunday I might stream as well. We might try to do another one or some other time during the week. I mean, this wasn't even that hard. A 3-hour stream to get a shiny Kingambit. Now, I know we probably got a little lucky here, but is the Pokeplaya the new best shiny hunter out there on YouTube right now? He might just be. Tune in next week to see what we can... Oh, now he's asleep. We're going to try to stream again next week. We'll do something else. Maybe Palafin or maybe Frigabax or Baxcalibur. Oh, look, now I'm giving him a hug. Maybe one of those two. I don't know. We'll figure something out. But that is all for today. Thank you all so very much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. And this is the Pokeplaya signing out.